Okay. Maybe we're live now. Testing the audio. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Share the link. Alright, edit. 2 seconds slow mode. And then we go public. Old school. Fuck. Old school RuneScape. Fuck off! Past live streams. Tags. OSRS. Old school RuneScape. OSRS. New update. OSRS Winter Summit. OSRS Summer Summit. OSRS New Skill. OSRS New Grand Master Quest. OSRS Wild Gothic Sleeps. OSRS Wild Gothic Sleeps. OSRS I don't know. Smithing rework. I think that's all I got, boys and girls. All right, save. Cheeky, we're being cheeky. Very nice. So far, so good. All right, chilling. Let's play some music. Why not? Nice and easy. Pop out the shot. And let me put it here. All right. Where's the shareable link? YouTube going live. Everyone, Winter Summit happening in less than an hour. Wolves, good morning. Also, I didn't know you were gonna stream this. Brother Minero, how are you? Come speculate what we will see, and then the main event. Chum. Hope you've had a good day so far, brother. Thank you. Jason and Mushroom, hello. Right, I think we're chilling. Right, so let's do a little bingo card. What do you guys think? Let's do a little bingo card. What do you say? So let me do this. Let's do this one. Making a bingo card. So let me put this one here. And this one. What do you guys think we're gonna get? First, I'm gonna get my guesses, and then I'll let you guys chime in. All right, let's go. Hello, the Xerxes 1995. Yo, hello. Yaskos, good morning. How are you? All right, so we're gonna do this. Free space. What's Winter Summit? It's presentation of all the major content coming in the first half of 2023. What's going on? I literally just said that. Let's do this one. This one. Oh, that's a lot of shadow. I don't like that. Free space? New minigame for sure. Hopefully, brother. New Phantom boss. I mean, that's kind of already done, I guess. All right, so let's start. I'll do the ones I want, and then I'll chime in with you guys. What do you say? New skill, please. New skill. New skill. I want a new skill in Old School RuneScape. New skill. Let's put the next one here. New skill. New GM quest. New Grandmaster quest. I also want... Let's put the next one... Okay, so we did this one. Let's put the next one here. What about new area? Let's go for a new area. What are we doing? This is a bingo card for Winter Summit. Bingo card for Winter Summit to hopefully see what's up. I also wanted new hardest PVM boss. So basically it's Zuck 2.0. Well, I mean, technically not Zuck, right? But let's put the next one here. New hardest PVM boss. Let's go. New pets? Technically, new pets are going to come from new bosses, so... When does it start? Starts in, like, less than an hour. The community won't allow a new skill to pass, in my opinion. I think more people are down for that, but yeah, you're kind of right. Might get a little cucked. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New area. Alright, I know that this basically covers a new area, but let's do... Menaphos. Let's do Menaphos. Okay. What about Menaphos? Let's put the next one here. What about smithing rework? Smithing rework. How long until they should go live? 44 minutes. How about update the quest series or whatever it's a good way to say. Oh wait, listen. Wait a second. While we need while Gothic sleeps. So we have two. Let's do one here. While Gothix sleeps. Technically, this could be a new Grandmaster, but if we get while Gothic sleeps, it would check both this card and then this one. But then if we only get a brand new Grandmaster quest, then boom, it's just that one. Right? While Gothic sleeps. What about the next one? I also want to see what? What was my thingy? Smithing rework kind of expected. Desert Treasure 2. What about that one? Okay. What about expand the desert? I mean, they literally just did that though. What do you guys say? Continue. Okay. Penguin quest. I want to see a new penguin quest in old school RuneScape. New penguin quest. I also want, what are we doing, boys and girls? What are we doing? Probably won't happen, but put PvP wildy. I mean, that's already going to happen with the PvP bosses rework. So we're not going to have Leagues 4 until... Oh, wait, the camera's fucked. Wait a second. I just noticed that my wait. Huh? Oh, yeah, my webcam's fucked. Give me a second. Wait, no, so it's just like the entire thing? Webcam frame. Wait. Okay, and then the webcam should go here. There we go. I think that's a little better. I think we're chilling, yeah? I mean, I can still see my arm. So whatever. Alright, let's go. New moneymaker like Vorkath. Ratcatcher's update. Continuing the Goblin Saga, you could probably do new PvP content for those guys. Right, okay, yeah. Let's do new PvP content. I don't like PvP, but let's do that one. I mean, but we just had the PvP arena, no? Brewing rework. Okay, let's go for new minigame. New minigame. MTX? Okay, yeah. Let's put MTX. Let's put MTX just for the lull. But if we get that announced, yeah, people are just gonna cope. Let's put MTX here. Menaphos new Grandmaster quest. This is probably going to be in the same line, so let's put it somewhere where we're not gonna fuck up a bingo. What about this one? This one. Alright, PvP. More PvP content. Reset servers? New agility course? We could have... Oh, wait. Skill expansion. Skill expansion. Skill expansion. So, for example, we can fish more things. We can cook more things. Expansion. Good morning to the... Oh, clue scroll expansion. True. Also, we also need clue scroll expansion. Clue of the scroll expansion. New music tracks? I mean, new music tracks are gonna come with every piece of content. Also, old school sounds good, brother. Good morning. How are the videos? Make it easier for me to max. Wait, what was I gonna say? Clue scroll. Clue scroll expansion. The clue scroll expansion will go. What about here? let's just put it there. Right, chillin'. 2 penguin quest. Wait, I got 2 penguin quests. Where? Oh, thank you. Where's the other penguin quest? I forgot what I was gonna put here, but let's go for MTX. MTX lol. Thank you. Level 120s, like I mean, I don't know about that one. Level 120s. Let's go. MTX. I would put new raid. That's 100% not gonna happen. What else can we have? Increased skill cap. I mean, that's basically skill expansion, no? Drop table reworks. Okay, why not? Let's put that one somewhere around here. Wait, where's while Gothic sleeps? So we have 3, 2. Let's put one here. Drop table rework. So drop table rework, yeah. Max. Oh, we need a max guild. True. Yeah. We need a max guild. By the way, fellas, if there's any taco internet, I went back to the other internet, to the taco internet, actually. Because I tried Twitch with the new internet. I mean, for upload speed is great, but for some odd reason it wasn't loading. So we're with the taco internet. Okay, so we need a max guild, by the way. Max guild. Okay, so we have 3, 3, 4. We need one here. Max guild. Grandmaster clue? Hell yeah. Maxed guild. We need a max guild. Flatulence skill added. This dude. Language updates. Don't think that would happen. Yo, if they translate the game in Spanish, dude, I will send my resume to Jagex. Raid is unlikely. We need to fill the chart anyway. I mean, I don't know, dude. What about new farmable boss? New farmable boss. So just like Vorkath. New farmable boss. Do I have Starlink in Mexico? We do. I tried it, but it didn't work for streaming. Latin American servers, brother Santiago. Buenos dias, hermano crudo. Latin American servers, please. Yes, sir. Let me type Latinx servers, by the way. So we have 3, 3, 4, 3, 4. Let me put one here. Latinx servers. Latinx. Dude, I hate that word so much. The Squeal of Fortune. New best in slot items? I mean, we just had new best in slot magic and ranged, and we also have Torva this year, so I don't think that's gonna happen. Guess when does the summit start? It's in 37 minutes. Wilderness expansion? Oh, true. Wilderness expansion. I mean, that was part of the game jam. 3, 3, 4, 4, 4. Let's put it here. Will the expansion? No, we already have one expansion here. Let's put it here. But we already have an expansion here. So I am in a little bit of a pickle. Let's put it here. Will the expansion? Higher Slayer. Oh, new Slayer monster. True. New Slayer monster. Yeah, we also need to put that there. New Slayer monster. Mounts. A little bit of taco internet. Remember, taco internet for this stream only, because I need to watch Twitch, and the other internet was making it difficult. As a max player, I went to new skill. Yeah, I'm down to a new skill or also skills expansion. What else do we put here? What else do we add? So it's 4, 4, 4, 4. Let's start filling them up. First one, let's do this one. What do we have for this one? A way to cash GP for real money without doing RWT. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's stupid. Mal, good morning. How are you? I had my wish list somewhere around here. Wait a second. New Chaos Osrs. Where's my wish list? When does it start? Sorry if it has been asked a lot. It's been asked like 45 times. No, just kidding. It has been asked like 5 times. It starts in like 35 minutes. my wish list? My wish list. New skill proposal, Leagues 4, but we're already gonna get that in the second half of 2023. New hardest solo challenge, Grandmaster quest, new area, new boss. So all of that is there. More skilling pets? I mean, okay. But I mean, how will we get those? I don't know. Let's just put them for the hell of it. Wait. Okay, Slayer monster. Wait. I have 2 Slayer monsters. True. Put it here. More skill pets. More skill pets. Hespori hard mode. Rework to that content? I mean, it would be like would it count as a new minigame? Artyom 117, thank you very much for the Berserker tier subscription. You're an absolute machine. You have a big penis, and if you're on Discord, show me your send me a picture of your membership so I can give you the role. Combat skilling pets. I mean, that would be skilling pets as a whole, no? New Inferno, but with a Winter Vibe. That's here in the new hardest PVM boss. I'm blanking out something that gets GP out of the game. Varrock dog. Oh, true! Varrock, stray dog quest. We need a quest to get rid of the stray dogs in the entire game. Just adopt them. New cosmetics. What's up, everyone? Hello, Emin. How are you? New player cosmetics. I think that's already coming. The new hair from the Winter Jam. Agility rework. I don't think they would add agility rework. Tool belt. Tool belt. We need a tool belt. Okay, boys and girls, we have 2 more things. 2 more things. What do we have? Let me put Manifest like this, because like otherwise it's like cringe. Coin pouch? I like that, but just a full game of Skyrim. Tool belt, easy scape. New prayers. True. New prayers. Let's put new prayers somewhere around here. Nice. And what else? Fuck off, Taco Internet. Dude, I put latency on low. Oh, you're trolling. Custom. Fuck off. Latency. Where's latency? Can I not change latency here? Oh, you're actually trolling. I cannot change latency here? What the hell? No. Ah, I can't. Well, whatever. If there's any buffering, fellas, I'm gonna be having just a few hiccups for the internet, brothers and sisters. New spellbook. We already have 4. That might be a little overdone. Hot take: what will make the community mad? New spellbook or more ancient spells? New spellbook. Are you gonna be streaming reaction? Yeah. That's a plan. 114 viewers and only 10 likes? Y'all rude as fuck? Yeah, true. Hey, how are there 125 people here and only 10 likes? Yo, I'm not starting the stream until we hit 100 likes. Nah, I'm just kidding. Likes free. Fossil Island update. Calphite King. Ooh, I mean that would fall under new farmable boss, maybe. POH expansion. I mean that would fall under skill expansion. No. 25 likes, boys and girls, thank you. Not enough, though. Come on. Give me your likes. I'm Mexican. I live in a third world country. That's the least you can do. If you're not going to donate $10, the least you can do is click the like button. Go. Free armor trimming, dungeoneering, barbarian farming, Calphite King. You better say, hey guys. Hello everyone, Chaos here, and welcome to another old school RuneScape video. In the previous one, we had an amazing guide for medium clue scrolls, and today we are going to go over the best updates coming in 2023 from the Winter Summit. Air and Earth Tome. Queen Black Dragon, that would be the new farmable boss, no? We have one more. What do we do? Mexico update where they add the entire Yucatan Peninsula beyond Fossil Island. I slapped the like button like cow slapped Zuck. Hell yeah. Guisado de puerco recipe 99 cooking. Clue scroll rework? Clue scroll is already here. Clue scroll expansion. Where is it? Clue scroll, clue scroll. Where the fuck is it? Where's clue expansion? I can't find it. Did I change it? New, wait. Did I actually grief the clue scroll? Stray dog skills, new GM quest, drop table, new skill, will the MTX tool build, new minigame, more skills, free space, more content, penguin, Latinx servers. Yo, there's... Oh, thank you. it's the last one I was gonna look at. Yeah, so it's the clue scroll expansion. Dragons, I like that. More Runelight plugins, I mean, but that's not RuneScape content. New OP food, that would be skills expansion for cooking. Rates 1+2 rework, like TO invocation? I don't think so. Own HD client. Client is not Osrs content. Claim with a CAC W. What else do we have here? EOC? EOC! New guild? I like both of them, but which one do we go for? EOC just for the troll. I mean, we already have MTX. Add more free-to-play content. I mean, maybe some of this could fall under free-to-play, no Mal? Maybe make a I mean, but that's not new content. I was gonna say make a member skill free-to-play. Maybe put fletching. Fletching in RuneScape 3, fletching is free-to-play. You can get it up to 99. But technically that's not new content. Mounts is a good one. Player-owned ports. Player-owned ports. I kind of like that. Agility is already becoming free-to-play. I've never heard something like that. Osrs mobile plugin expansions, but that's not new content. Harder version of barrels with better rewards. Any escapers? Wait, is that South Florida Angler? Yo, is that the best fishing channel in the entirety of Florida? In the stream? Dude, that's so insane. South Florida Angler, big fan, brother. How are you? NFTs. Can you change while Gothic sleeps to quest porting? I mean, that's a good idea. There's a couple of quests that we're missing. Isaiah, right? Welcome to the Berserker tier. Brother Isaiah, if you're in the Discord, send me a picture of your membership so I can give you the role. Construction minigame? I don't know. He once caught a fish this big. Hell yeah. Player-owned port for sailing as a new skill. That's interesting, says Mal. Sailing. Player username crackdown announcement. Wait, what? So what else do we have here? We have one more tile. Well, now, yikes. Imagine forgetting changing profiles. That cringe. We have one more. Thieving minigame rework. That would be skilling I mean, instead of smithing rework, let's have skill. Skill rework. So it's just not smithing. All iron and band. I like that. Exy says, hold up. What about the general quality of life updates? Quality of life is not major content. That's just like a little thing that you can have. Please tell me Latinx servers is a joke. No, it's not. We need Latin American servers. Latinx. No way. Durability on items. Summoning would be a new skill. Hardcore UIM mode. That's degeneracy at its finest. We have one more tile, boys and girls. What do we do? One more tile. NMZ area update, new transportation system. I mean, RuneScape already has a lot of transportation. I don't think that would happen. Swamplanetics game mode. I don't think they would ever support that degeneracy. New game mode. I mean, but game mode for what? What's new that's not leagues? Deadman mode. Is there anything else? Pet Combat Arena, XP Shared Group I. Oh, wait! What about Slayer Partners? Slayer Partners? Slayer Partners. Well, what do you guys think of this? The Slayer Partnership thingy has been dead for years, no? Slayer Partners? What do you say? Like Soul Wars and Castle Wars, No Ball rework? Please do mounts? Dude, I genuinely don't think mounts are gonna be there. And if mounts are there, mounts would technically fall under new skill. No? That's a surprise. A new game mode could be anything. Alright. Solo group Ironman mode. No, wait, you just said that. Game mode like raids, but smaller form of them. Nah. They had talked about a quest porting back in July. Yeah, true. Celtics with a no. Corp rework. It's a skill rework, I think. In trading card game. Wait, what? Alright, so let me start organizing this. Let's go from this one to this one. So first is Menafos. Next one is Stray Dog Quest. Where is that? Where's the stray dog? Fuck. There we go. Dude, my eyesight right now is just fucking cringe. Hello again, Christian, how are you? Sean, skilling achievements? I like that. Dungeoneering coming to old school RuneScape? I don't know about that one. Could we combine the skill expansion and rework? No, because they're different. So like, for example, if you rework a skill, you would rework smithing. Going like, okay guys, we're gonna introduce more materials for rune not to be 99. That's a rework. An expansion is like just adding more levels and more content to those levels. So rework and expansion are not the same thing. Skilling achievements is a good idea. I mean, doesn't that fall under some of the achievement diaries though? Because like, I mean, if you have the already achievement diary, that means you have what? 91 smithing for the rune crossbow, 94 magic for the what do you call it? For the Castle Wars Ice Barrage. So I don't think that would be a good idea. Microtransactions. Activity helper, we already have that. If they bring Slayer co-op, that would be amazing. Hell yeah. K Bentley says thank you, thank you. Wait, what did K Bentley say? MTX microtransactions. Return of Slayer partner, it's right here. When is Leagues is returning in the second half of 2023. Alright. Skills expansion. Skill expansion, where is it? There we go. Next one is 96 to 99 Slayer monster. And then we have new group Iron and quest. No, group Iron, sorry, new Grandmaster quest. There we go. They will announce if leagues are coming today in the stream. No, dude, I said this like twice already. Leagues is coming in the second half of 2023, which is good. Jagex said that they won't discuss leagues in Winter Summit, true, because it's coming in. They might call it out on during the Summer Summit. This is all confirmed. No, this is all speculation. This is a bingo card. Can we take bets if the comments will be disabled during their Winter Summit stream? I don't think they're going to be disabled, but they're definitely going to be putting it in slow mode. Because people are just going to go like, I couldn't play RuneScape for another 10 hours. Help me. Shut the fuck up. Touch grass or go to sleep. No leagues for a year? Yeah, no leagues for a year. They already announced the plans for leagues. I bought a Berserker roll. What picture do I have to send for the roll? Isaiah, send me a picture of your... click on the see perks button and then send it to me on a Discord DM. And then that will give me your username. Fun fights for clans. This is Chaos telling the future, true. Alright, next one. Drop table rework. Drop table rework. Next one is new skill. New skill. Actually, I would have to say new skill proposal. Because, like, I mean, yeah, that would fall in the same category. Will the expansion... Then we have MTX, lol. Tool belt. Tool belt. New minigame. Where's the new minigame? New minigame. We have more scaling pets. Where's that? Right here. Free space. Then we have more PvP content. More PvP content. Then we have Penguin Quest. Hello? Penguin Quest? Copy? Wait, are there 2 Penguin Quests? No, right? Next one, Latinx servers. Fun fights for clans with rankings. VLS comes back? I mean... Latinx servers, skilling rework. This one. Max Guild. Then we have new area. New prayers. New prayers, please. New hardest PVM boss. New farmable boss. While Gothic sleeps, Slayer partners, and include scroll expansion. There we go. Now we need a picture. We need a picture to mark the spaces. What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What could it be? What little picture do we have for this one? New Vorkath? Vorkath 2. As long as skills don't go to 120? Yeah, true. Like, I mean, they don't have to go to 120 because 120 is 104 million experience. Use this guy? Got it. All right, let me drag him in there. YouTube, OSRS, memberships, emotes. Where the fuck are my emotes? Image? There we go. Bum, 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 bum. That one looks cringe though. 1 second. I should have the... Wait, I don't have the original one? That's whatever. What about... Let's put it like this. Right? Nice. Free space. So the spaces are gonna be like that. Now let me make in a group text. And then just so this doesn't get fucked. Wait, hello? Put it there, this one. And let me go ahead and so all of this is basically like just the things. Okay. Yeah, so let me combine all of these layers. Boom, easy game. And the background, hell yeah. All right, we're chilling. Alvin, a summit in the winter. What is this afternoon? Wait, what did Alvin say? What is a winter summit? It's just like Exy said. It's a summer that's in the winter. So we're chilling. Good morning, check it. Okay. There we go. Alright, so boys and girls, I believe we are done for now. So, what do you say? There's 17 minutes left. 17 minutes until the Winter Summit. Let me see if this one is working. So, how will we do this, yeah? So, streaming soon. No, not full screen. Fuck off. Okay. How do I watch this one? How do I go watch this one? Videos? Alright, so we go for this. The smallest of small favors. Morning Sun Part 2. 2. No way. I forgot the new bridge. Oh well. Alright, now technically, if I hide Photoshop, you can see Twitch. Now, Twitch, by the way, Twitch is a disgusting website. I hate Twitch. Right, let's do this one. Oh, wait, no, that's... Wait, what? Oh, that's Photoshop. So let me do this. And there we go. This one. And then this. And this. Right, chillin'. That's nice, right? That's pretty decent. Hell yeah. Nice, let's go. Alright, so then we go Photoshop. Nice. Alright, now the question is, I'm gonna be swapping between all of these, right? A hint of a minor favor. Hype for the summit, W83. Good morning, how are you, brother? Q-Decents, what did Q-Decents say? A slightly bigger small favor. I strongly doubt there will be a new skill announcement. I mean, it's just there to fill in the gap. Beautiful. Alright. Boys and girls. So, should we add color for PvP, PVM, or skilling? What do you guys think? Questing. Okay, let's do the following. Let's do the following. I'll add... Okay, let's do this one. I'll do this color for questing. This color for questing, yeah? New GM quest. Just so I can, like, see them quicker. Drop table, new skill, wheel expansion, MTX, new minigame, more pets, penguin quest. I'm good, broski. First for a bingo board. This is beautiful. Hell yeah. I know, I'm a fucking machine, dude. You don't have to tell me. Latinx server, skill rework, max guild, new area, new prayers. Does new prayers come in? I mean, how would new prayers fall into a new category? PBM boss. While Gothic sleeps, technically, it's technically a new skill, new quest. So that's it for new quests. Good morning, Super. How are you? Y'all forgot Kingdom Management upgrade? I mean, that's from the game jam, no? I don't believe things from this previous game jam are gonna make it there. Next one. Let's do. What color do we do for PVM? For fuck's sake, now it works. Test. Agree of incomplete quests. What's about? I bet everyone's asked already, but when does it start? 14 minutes. Actually, starts 2 p.m. CST. And then whoever just comes and asks, just go to the pinned comment and just transform the what do you call it? It's not transform, just what's the word from one time zone to another? I don't know, whatever. Player-owned ports would be cool, true. I mean, player-owned ports, I really like that. But how would we do it? Alright. Puke green for PvP, got it. Convert? Oh, convert into time zone, yeah. Alright, PvP, let's do green. Green for PvP. Green for PvP, yeah? Technically, drop table rework is PvP. Tool belt, new minigame or skills, more PvP content, Latinx, max guild, new area, new prayers, new hardest PVM boss. And we also need this one, new farmable boss too. PvP or PVM? No, PvP. Slayer partners, that would be skilling, no? I don't know. Chaos is wilding, hell yeah. Let's go for... Okay, so there's not a lot of PVMing here, actually. Right, let's go for skilling. Skilling is gonna be what? Yellow? Skill expansion is gonna be the first one. I mean, PVM, but phone correcting, the problem? Money pouch. I don't know about that one. That's just a quality of life, no? What do we do for skilling? Skilling updates? Feast, welcome to the room tier, brother. Thank you very much. If you're on Discord, send me a picture of your DM. Of your, what do you call it? Of your membership. And I can give you the role. I'm hoping for a new farmable boss. Been grinding on purple for 200 KC normal. Don't think I'm gonna go. Kingdom management, I think at least time bossing. Skilling yellow? Alright, Sarah. You got it. Skilling yellow. New skill. It's gonna be yellow. MTX tool belt. Tool belt is technically skilling, no? Tool belt is skilling. New minigame. I mean, that's activities. More skill pets. I mean, that would technically be skilling, so why not? Skill rework is skilling. Max guild is skilling? Or nah. Clue scroll expansion. Slayer partners. Slayer partners would be skilling. Right. For activities in general. Orange for activities in general. New minigame is gonna be orange. What? Nah, that I don't like orange. Red? What about red? Like light red. Light red for new activities. That would be. Will the expansion is a new activity? Nice. Areas and servers in orange. New spells? Don't know that one. So new activities. Clue scroll expansion is red. New areas. I need one for new areas though. What would it be? New area. What about new area? What about what? Purple? Purple new area? I like that. Purple new area. New area. Or purple or pink, whatever. Guild. Brown. I mean, it would go with the background, so probably no. Could you put a clown over the O and LOL? I mean, sure, why not? Du-du-du-du. What about this one? There we go. You like it? Nice. Slayer partners, Pog. Charlie the Tramp equals new Slayer master. Pulling restructure. I mean, didn't they already restructure that? Right. And I think the next ones are just gonna be like random. The next ones are just gonna be like random. I need another color. What about gray? Gray? Gray for random? PvP content. Gray. Latinx servers. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. No way. New prayers would count as what? New skill? I mean, because like you can't have new prayers without a new skill, no? Let's just go gray. All right, fellas. How's this looking? How's it looking? All chill? Any content leaks that we know of? We don't have leaks, we have hints in Jagex social media. Yeah, okay. So remember. So, blue is quest. Yellow is skilling. Green is PVMing. Red is activities. Pink is new areas, and gray is just like random. What's MTX? Microtransactions. All right, boys and girls, let me check Twitch. Let me check Twitch. Oh my god, Old School RuneScape is live. They're live. Oh my god. Let's go. No way, Dennis is... Oh, Dennis isn't a member? Nah, man. I think we should ban him. Apparently Bodhi is here. It's not? Okay, whatever. Slow mode. Jagex is in slow mode, by the way. No way. Alright. Oh, 6 minutes. No way. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I am going to go back to this, right? Let me put the chat. Let me have the chat up here to see what you guys are going to say. And then let me... I will be turning this off. Stream starting soon. And then, let me go this one. Hell yeah. Alright, I mean, the audio is not really gonna be that great. There we go. 6 minutes. 6. Oh, fuck off, please. By the way, the quality is gonna be pretty bad because, remember, Taco Internet. Hell yeah. My service is gonna be out soon. Can you post the final bingo card on Discord? Yes, sir. What do you mean your service? Yeah, I can. I'll send it in a bit. 5 minutes until the Winter Summit. What are we gonna watch? What are we gonna see? What are we gonna get? Let's go. Please, Taco Internet. Please don't fuck me over, brother. Please don't fuck me over. Alright. So, yeah. Is that on Twitch? Yeah, that's on Twitch. But it's just better to watch it here because you have this beautiful brown Mexican with you. So why not? Oh, by the way, where's my Santa hat? Dude, what is that? There we go. Actually, I can put the chat over here. I can place the chat where Twitch chat is, so I don't have to see those degenerates. There you go. Chill. Alright. Change Latinx to taco servers? Nah, Latinx is funnier. That's right. Tell him again, mi amigo. Leaving for Twitch for Chaos stream is racist true. Santa's that you? Yeah. If Santa was brown and wore glasses. I mean, no. Santa wears glasses, yeah? Yeah, true. Oh, come on! No way, this is lagging. No, man, please. No, don't do this to me. Oh, Taco Internet hitting again. I mean, do I just put it on like 360? I mean, sorry, the quality is gonna be pretty shit. I'm really sorry. Quality is gonna be really shit. Boys and the girls in the chat. Where the fuck's my mouse? Latin American means Brazil. I'm getting them too. Pog, hell yeah. I wish we got a real 07 scape again, but keep it. Wait, no. Set GE prices and whatnot. Yeah, you're just coping at that point. Oh my god, taco internet is hitting. Oh, no way. Okay, fine, whatever. Fuck's going on? Okay. We should be chilling. I think my PC is like freaking out a little bit over this, but yeah, we can cope. Actually, you know what? Let me save the bingo card. Save as, and then we go to desktop, PNG, bingo. And then let me do this, don't save. And then we're not gonna do Photoshop. I am going to add a new... Okay, so we're gonna take this off. Photoshop, yeah. But then I'm going to put a new image here. Imagen. Agregar. Bingo. Add. Where's the bingo card? There we go. Bingo. Done. But then I can't put the... I just fucked myself over. Because then I can't put the spaces. So let me put this down here. Dude, I just fucked myself over. Because I didn't save that. I didn't save that. It's whatever. I have some time. 2 minutes. How do we do this? I mean, I guess I'll open it with paint. Alright, let's do paint. Uh-oh, it's starting. No way. Right, so let me do this one. Log out from RuneScape. Why not? Okay, do this one, that one, this one. Streaming. And then we go for bingo instead of an image. I'm going to take this off. And then I will go here. Window capture. Yeah, we go this one. Add a new one. Paint. Bingo paint. There we go. Nice. Okay. I'm not doxing myself. Hype. Alright, so let's put it down here. No, actually, put it here, but then I'm gonna hide it. And then, whenever there's something new, I'll just do it like this, right? Yeah? Wait. That's pretty thin. So, let's do this one. Free space. How's that? Chill? That's pretty chill, no? I like that. Let's go. 1 minute. 1 minute. No fucking way. Let's go. Alright. Wait, oh my god. Verified nut? $5 through Super Chat. You're a legend. That's pretty loud though. Holy shit. I'm gonna turn alerts off for a second. Give me a second. Verified nut. Thank you very much for the 5. I'm gonna mute. Can I mute them? I don't think I can mute them. Let me turn them off for a second because like we're gonna have pretty high audio. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Old School Winter Summit of 2022. The first ever Winter Summit. In fact, I'm your host Mod Aiz and I'm joined by the absolutely wonderful Mod Kieran.
Hell yeah, welcome everybody.
How are you doing today, Kieran?
I'm fantastic. Really looking forward to this. Got some awesome stuff to show you later.
We really do. We have an absolutely amazing show in store for you all. So forget about the football. No one cares about that anymore.
No one cares, yeah.
We're probably going to lose anyway. So stick around because there is so much content that we have to reveal to you. In addition to content, we've also got some giveaways that we'll be doing.
Let's go.
Mod Light has been arranging. So if you want to get an LED neon style light, there are various different ones. We've actually got 3 of them to give away in this stream today. So the longer that you watch, the more chance you have of winning.
Nice.
Here they are being shown on screen right now. Now, I have to excuse myself. I'm extremely excited,
Same.
also very nervous, and I'm running on a few hours of sleep. I'm sure you're all aware of what happened earlier
True.
today. We'll just not worry about that for now. We'll have a good time, enjoy the rest of the evening, and get ready for some reveals. How excited are you, Kieran?
Man, there's just so many awesome things coming up. And
No way.
I know I'm personally excited about the content. I know the players are going to be as well. So, yeah, buzzing, to be honest. It's been a long time coming, and I know players have been really chomping at the bit to find out a bit more about what we're planning as well.
Please, yes.
They really have been. They really have been. Should we bring up the first graphic that we have available for you? And it's just a little sneak peek of how we're going to be
Taco Internet
today. Ooh.
Awesome. Secrets.
Wait.
Doesn't show you much just yet, but throughout tonight, obviously, we'll be populating this with some of the things that we're showing off. The creative team has really sort of done a fantastic job with everything tonight, to be honest. The set looks amazing. This graphic will look incredible once we'll get everything onto it as well. But we'll be showing you sort of a rough idea of when things are coming.
Roadmap, let's go.
And so on. And the large focus of all of this is sort of the next 6 to 8 months.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, one thing to point out, so throughout this evening, there's going to be a variety of different blogs that will be going live. We'll let you know when they have gone live. There are 2 in particular that will go that will be dedicated. We'll let
this is not 1080. My internet sucks.
Page once they have gone out. And at the very end
the quality is a little
stream,
lower.
We're going to be putting a blog that will summarize all of the content that you've seen. And you'll actually also notice that there will be poll questions within those blogs. So the reason we're doing that, if you're not aware already, is that we have changed the way that we poll content now.
Yeah, true.
This was something that we implemented just a few months ago. So we want to get the green light on everything that we're going to be talking about so that we know that you want us to start working on it straight away.
Stop asking us, just put it in the game.
You see the things that we're going to show you, you're going to be very happy with them.
Daddy, just put it in.
When the blog comes out, it details everything else that you might need to know at this point and everything that we're able to share with you at least. And those poll questions go live in game on the 20th of December.
20th.
So not that long to wait at all. We also have a little something that we'll be opening outside of that in terms of the polls today, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on, because first of all, I think we should probably speak about that giveaway we mentioned, right?
Yeah,
no one
absolutely.
cares.
I think chat's already clocked onto it, though.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But yeah, first of the giveaways. So we have, as Aliza mentioned, we have 3 of these LED neon-style lights to give away tonight. The first one is of this max cash stack. So, well, what you need to do, as chat is already demonstrating, is type the keyword cash into the chat. And after a certain amount of time, later in the stream, we will reveal the winner and announce the next word as well. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for the entire stream to keep in with a chance of winning.
Yeah, in terms of the actual giveaway, we'll announce the winner on stream. And then
stop, man. We're here for content, not for giveaway.
So we can get that sent out to you.
Clean the camera lens, please.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe you've heard enough of us for a little while at least. So how about we kick things off with a very familiar face as a nice little intro.
Okay.
2022 draws
a
festive close with our traditional Christmas event, and Mod Halo's written us a wacky tale of seasonal shenanigans for his first project as design lead. Who needs elf ears when you can get elf beers? Santa's coming to town.
Okay, the winter event. Yeah, we don't care.
An exclusive pub that only the most festive can enter. Can you help a beer-loving dwarf get their chance at the free bar? Can you satisfy the quality assurance gnome? You'll have to prove your worth if you want a shot of the Christmas
That's cute.
spirit. Of course, back in the real world,
Urza, how are you?
Responsibly, I recommend Earl Grey tea.
Okay.
Well, Modash certainly does love his Earl Grey tea. What a lovely looking event it seems to be. Kieran, is there anything else that you can tell us that players might be able to expect from this year's Christmas event?
Well, it's an awesome event, lovely handcrafted by our brand new content developer. Rather than telling you more, what I will say is it will come out next week's game update, which I believe is on the Tuesday rather than the Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. It's coming up almost immediately.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, amazing. Well, we have got quite a lot of content on offer today. I think you've got a little something in regards to content to speak about, right?
Please, yes.
Yeah, speaking of content, the best way to get it? Good value membership. Woo!
Nice.
No.
So the best content on offer can only be matched with the best value membership. And the good news is you can get that right now.
Wait.
Check out Premier Membership for our best value membership to date and snag yourself one hefty discount. It's a great gift to find under the tree.
I got 1 year of membership 3 days ago. Nah, they fucked me.
Hey.
Oh, please, new content. Woodcutting minigame? Woodcutting and hunter minigame. Woodcutting and hunter? Beekeeping these nuts. Okay, what is that? No one cares? What is that? What is that? Come on. Forestry, the way of the forest, the social expansion to core. Okay, okay. Okay. Skill expansion.
Players have been cutting down trees, oblivious to the subtle happenings in the forest. Things that someone skilled in the art of forestry might pick up on. With Way of the Forester, you'll encounter all sorts of weird and wonderful things as you explore and maintain the beautiful forest of Gillen. With this expansion, we're looking to bring a more social and dynamic experience to core.
No one cares.
By removing resource competition, introducing exciting new events into the core tree chopping gameplay, and expanding the economy around woodcutting. These new additions to how you train the skill would not be an instance minigame or a boss. They can be experienced almost anywhere there are trees. To begin your forestry adventure, you'll receive training from the freaky forester himself. Once ready, he'll give you a forestry kit and send you out into the world to face whatever the forests have in store. While cutting trees, you'll have a chance to encounter a forestry event. These events are themed around taking care of the woodland, where other foresters are, and working together is key to being most effective and seeing all the forest have to offer. To aid this, we'd like rewards and XP to scale based on woodcutting level, so players of all experience levels can experience forestry together. To further this social aspect, we'd also like to address resource competition by changing how trees despawn so grouping is no longer punished, as well as giving bonuses such as improved XP or yield based on the number of people cutting the same tree. No longer will you despair when someone appears next to you while cutting trees.
Okay.
Alongside these events and social changes, we'd also like to introduce foresters' campfires. While chopping trees, players would be able to gather leaves specific to that tree alongside the usual logs.
Okay.
Each type of leaf has a different combination of properties that can be released by burning them on a normal campfire.
Volume up.
Any players that rest at these special campfires will receive temporary bonuses to their combat, production, and gathering skills based on the type of leaf. Foresters can further the effect by consuming a forester's ration while sitting at the fire. As well as being useful, we hope this will foster some social downtime in all sorts of content. Of course, foresters' campfires are not the only potential use for tree leaves. Another use we'd like to add is tea brewing. This would be a herb lore-based activity that allows players to brew teas with different properties by freely combining multiple types of leaves, resulting in many potential tea effects. Foresters' campfires and tea brewing are a couple of ways forestry ties in with
That's maximum volume, by the way.
But we'd like to do even better. We're keen to stimulate an economy around forestry, including meaningfully tying other skills into that ecosystem to allow all sorts of players to contribute to forestry, even without an axe in their hands. Forestry will require many different consumable items that can be carried in their forestry kits. These items could require new components obtained through forestry, as well as existing items obtained elsewhere, and would be crafted by different production and gathering skills. We'd like these components and crafted items to be tradable, so players can participate in the economy in ways that suit their playstyle, and since the items will be consumable, they'll always be in demand. To obtain these new components, we'd like to introduce a forestry currency that, along with logs of all tiers, can be used to purchase components and new, unique rewards. What unique rewards? Well, some ideas include an equipable log basket to expand your log carrying capacity, two-handed axes, a bee box for your house, new fashion items, and maybe an alternative way to obtain the lumberjack outfit. We're very excited about the social experience that Way of the Forester could bring to both woodcutting and the wider game, and we hope you are too. This expansion is in the early concept stages, and we'll have more details to share next year. In the meantime, be sure to let us know your thoughts and ideas for things you'd like to see in woodcutting Way of the Forester.
Oh, that's loud. Wait, so their audio is kind of weird, no?
Amazing! I genuinely can't wait for this update. I think it has a huge potential to really improve the woodcutting skill and how it is today. It's a long changed, sort of unchanged skill, I guess.
Absolutely, and that cinematic was beautiful. Oh my.
Yeah, how wholesome as well. What wholesome vibes. So, joining us this evening to help answer your questions is the wonderful Mod Squid. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Hello, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. Nervous?
Boring? Yeah, this is kind of like but I think they're saving the best for last.
Awesome. Well, let's get straight into it. The first chat question I've got is, Cash?
Cash?
They seem to be liking
cash.
Something
You know,
about cash.
Yeah, maybe we should just say it now. By the way, for everyone at home, you only have to type cash once, and as long as you've typed it once, you'll be entered into the giveaway. So you don't need to keep. This is, I guess, the one reminder. I'll remind you again a little bit later on. If you do have any questions, feel free to post them in the chat at OldSchoolRS. Get them over to us, and also if you want to use hashtag OSRS Summit on Twitter, we'll try and bring up some things on screen, just as shown now. That was pretty smooth. Good job, production. Go ahead, back to your questions.
Awesome. So question number 1, other than the cash one. Squid, can you tell us what makes forestry different from the other recent skilling revamps we've done?
Okay.
What makes this so special when we compare it to Guardians of the Rift or Giants Foundry?
Yeah, so there's a few main points really that differ it. The first is that it's part of the core woodcutting gameplay. It's not a mini game or an instance or anything like that. You don't have to go somewhere to do it.
So no mini game.
You know, tucked away somewhere. It is part of woodcutting. You'll experience these events while you're actually chopping trees. So it's going to make the overworld a bit richer, bring a bit more life to it, and it's going to be really natural in how it comes about. You could be running through the world and just encounter someone doing forestry, and maybe we'll jump in.
Yeah.
The second thing is that it's social and community driven by design. So you can do the events on your own, but it's better to do them with other people. You'll get a better experience. You'll reap more rewards. It's just a better time by doing it with other people. And to support that, we want to, as we mentioned in the video, change how trees despawn so that there's actually more benefit to chopping the same tree with other people instead of it being a competition about who's going to get the resources.
Yeah, I've always hated having to hop.
I know. It's not a very social thing for an MMO to do that. And then the third thing is that forestry aims to be integrated into the wider game. So it's not just a closed loop in woodcutting. It's actually going to be integrated into the economy as a whole. So everything in forestry is tradable. Foresters will require items to interact with all the events and get the most benefit from them.
So that's probably bringing woodcutting to a new money-making era.
They require
because right now money-making through woodcutting is cringe as fuck.
You might purchase the core components, put them on the Grand Exchange. Someone else will go, oh, I'm leveling my mining or smithing or something.
Or
this is in my level bracket. I'll buy that component. I'll combine it with some metal bars or whatever else it requires, craft the item, then sell it. So people are going to be interacting with forestry, the ecosystem, without actually directly doing the events as well.
Okay.
And the campfires as well. They give benefits to everyone, regardless of what kind of content you're doing. You're going to get benefits from those.
Brilliant.
So it's not just for woodcutting.
Thanks for the thorough answer on it as well. What do you think the players will love most about forestry?
Yeah, I think it kind of depends what kind of player you are. Because as I said, there's something for everyone in there. If you're a woodcutter, obviously the events are going to bring a whole new aspect to woodcutting and a new dynamic. And that's going to be hopefully really interesting and exciting when those events happen and doing all those different things. But if you're not a woodcutter, then you can participate in that economy. You can level your skills. You can make some money probably from the different items that are being sold because they'll always be in demand. And even if you're not part of that, if you're doing fishing or something, the campfires are going to give you benefits. You can imagine someone popping down a campfire that gives a gathering bonus, and then everyone in that area is going to come around and sit at the campfire, maybe have a chat, have a nice bit of social downtime.
No one likes to chat.
That's
Shut the fuck up.
I do love the really strong community
no one chats in
nature of everything that this update can potentially contain.
This might start boring, but remember, the
with
best
the
for last.
System in place, what kind of details
Oh, Taco Internet, please, man.
are you particularly looking for when it comes to community consultation?
So I think it gives us a really good opportunity to get feedback really early in the process. It's a big update, there's a lot to it, and it touches a lot of aspects of the game. So I think it'd be really great to get that feedback in early in the design, rather than just chucking a complete design document.
Connor, you missed a little expansion to woodcutting and fishing,
we
smithing.
Could maybe start with saying, oh, here's the overall direction we
New
want
activity.
to go with the content, this is what we're thinking.
Fishing levels,
and then
99.
drill deeper into the different aspects like the events and then campfires. And just get feedback all the way through. It's a social event after all. We want to
waste of dev time? Not really.
Involved in that process.
Awesome. So some quick questions that are from the chat directly. Some of these you maybe don't know the answer to, and maybe we just haven't decided yet. So, for example, will it make woodcutting less AFK?
Yes, it will. The events will require you to actually be doing something, and they're all they're a lot more involved than just clicking a tree and cutting it, put it that way. So,
yeah. But could you still choose to just chop a tree? That's
Start of invention,
so
true, maybe?
That you get to interact with forestry is, if you're not wearing that, then you won't spawn any forestry events. So it is opt-in. You could go somewhere on your own and just chop trees if you want to do that. If you don't want to do forestry events.
Brilliant.
My lips are chopped.
Why did we decide woodcutting needs a change instead of other skills?
Like smithing.
I mean, I think we can all agree there are other skills that need changes as well, but woodcutting has a very dull core loop and not a lot of other things around it like other skills we've done. I mean,
Agree.
We've done things, rune crafting, we've done smithing, we've done some fishing stuff, so it was about time woodcutting got something a bit more interesting.
Brilliant. And one final question is, why does Mod Squid look like a lumberjack?
Yo, a lumberjack.
I was born to make this content,
Yeah.
Cosplay, lumberjack cosplay.
Did you look like a fisherman with temporos? I don't recall.
I go through the stages.
But I guess it was in the name at that point, right? This,
big fan.
That's right.
Temporos. So I wonder what you'll be working on next.
Who knows?
We'll see. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mod Squid. It's been an absolute pleasure. But I think it's about time that we went on to the next reveal.
Yes, please.
This one. I'm
this
actually
new one.
quite excited for, actually.
Let's go.
So, hope you enjoy it.
New one. Reveal number 2. Reveal number 2. What is it? Quest? Boss?
Such as skilling pures, 10 HP pures, or 1 defense pures have been part of the RuneScape community for a long time now. So, we'd like to propose an update to add official support for these game modes. Both new players and existing accounts that have already made a unique build can opt into the game mode, assuming they still meet the requirements.
Nah, no way.
Accounts of any type will be allowed to add restrictions, whether you're a regular account, Iron Man, Hardcore Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man, or even a Group Iron Man. Initially, we'll offer restrictions based on combat skills, but the system could be expanded to include further rule sets later. For now, we wanted to start with official 10 HP pures and skilling pures.
Oh, that's stupid!
A restricted account will work exactly like a standard account. However, they cannot gain from content they have restricted themselves from. Players will be able to opt in and opt out of the restrictions at any time, as long as their account still meets the requirement. So, for example, if your account still has only 10 hit points skill total, you will be able to opt into the 10 HP pure restriction. Once opted into a skill-based restriction, the player will no longer receive XP in those skills, meaning a skiller pure could gain access to Mauritania and try their hand at the content there with no combat skills. Good luck with that. However, to preserve some of the more unique builds, specifically PvP builds, the XP the player would have received is still recorded and will be awarded should they ever opt out in the future. So this will still disallow accounts such as 20 Strength and Defense who have finished Waterfall Quest, for example. And for those true purists among you, this same recorded XP can be used to identify those who have never broken their restrictions and have never gained that XP at all. By adding official support for restricted accounts, we will be able to remove access limitations and allow players to show their commitment to their game mode, with new chat icons, outfits, and a high score table.
More high score tables? Wait. No, listen. I don't care about questions about this one. Let me vent. Let me vent. This is probably one of the worst ones. Thing that is you're restricting yourself to. That's your own fault. It is a self-imposed restriction. We already have Iron Man, Hardcore. Okay, fine. Those are fine. If you make it so, okay, let's restrict players from this bullshit. That is, I'm really sorry. That is what you call wasted development time. That's genuinely wasted dev time. Wait, what? Really? Nah, you're trolling. Wait, really? So you're telling me that they made it so, oh, hey guys, you imposed a restriction on yourself. So let me go ahead and help you actually not gain any experience with it. Nah. Yeah, that's stupid. That was actually stupid.
Overpowered 10 HP account in the game and complete all of the quests. Maybe even get a
this one's
quest
terrible.
With 10 HP.
I don't like it.
That would be possible with this mode. So if you then wanted to opt out of it in the future and become a main because you've got bored of that type of game mode or game play style, you can choose to do so and go straight.
And you know what? You can choose to do so. If I have a skilling pure right now, I go like, well, shit, now I want to do combat. Go do combat. No? Wait, what? No, this one's stupid. Nah, this is genuinely wasted development time. Nah. Big L for this one. Big L.
You can help me out with this one, Kieran.
If we had new game mode for the bingo card, that would have been a whatever. That would have been a tile, but we didn't have new game mode for that one. Sorry.
Requirements, but you can. So I had a little bit of a brain lag there.
What I will say on that is,
no way.
Personally, with this, wanted to recognize the communities that already exist out there in the player base. You know, just like with Iron Man, as you mentioned, like 8 years ago, there were a handful of people trying out self-restricting themselves to no trading and stuff like that. So I think there's long been a history of
Can I get my 3 max cash?
For sure. Even back to 2007, people were trying out this kind of thing. I think it's awesome to be able to
no
give
way
those
they just did that.
official status and official
Terrible
high
update.
scores, those
I don't like that
kind of support, because then hell yeah, you get to compete with others in the same category.
This isn't a new
you.
game mode. It is a new game mode, yeah.
But as you mentioned, 1 defense, 10
Technically.
HP. You will have options to decide exactly how you want to set up your account in more personalized ways as well.
Yeah,
but
same like any type of...
Okay, listen. The prestige of having a 10 HP account with like whatever Slayer, Lamping, the prestige of having an account that you make is basically the prestige of you deciding what to do in the game. If you see a 10 HP Pure with a Chaos Elemental pet right now, you go like, oh shit, that's impressive. But now after that, dude, like, that's just gonna be like nothing. You go like, oh shit, I have a 10 HP account with a Chaos Elemental pet, and it's like, oh wait, but it's a restricted account with the experience? Yeah, okay, then no one gives a shit, because you're actually prevented from gaining experience. This one is stupid. I'm sorry, this one's stupid.
Take advantage of, because it would give them benefits that, you know, would otherwise be not possible. So who knows? It's all got to go through the typical polling and community consultation. So we're really going to want to work with you guys to figure out how exactly this ends up shaping. But I guess from what we've known or seen,
I don't think this will pass,
Ken,
honestly.
What are you
I don't
most
think this will
excited
pass
about when it comes to official account builds?
To be honest, it's as I say, like recognizing those communities, working with those communities. I know Dylan has personally been reaching out to people.
That's going to take all prestige away from all the accounts that are like that now. Going to take all prestige away.
Into some of the early thinking with the design here.
Yep.
But that consultation will continue, of course. And I see some of the chat questions coming in. There's a few like, does this affect Soul Wars? Can we see stored XP somewhere? Will players be able to do quests without requirements? Because obviously if you are restricted to like...
Yeah, 100 lols, true. They're trying so hard to make it make sense.
Requires a defense level.
Nah, no way.
The honest answer to some of these is I don't know if we know yet or haven't made a decision on yet. And that is what the next stages will look like. I'll be talking to the community at large and getting that feedback taken on board.
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
Really
Next
the
one.
beauty of
No one cares about this one.
Next
Next
one.
one.
We have now with polling
Moving
content
on.
as well is bringing the community on right at the start. So before we've even got to the point of having everything ready to ship, we can find out exactly how it is that you want to shape the content out. For me personally, I'm really just excited to see how strong people can make their accounts and how far people can progress in an official capacity going forward. And also being able to support those players in a way that we've not been able to in the past, because there has always been that question of should we or should we not allow this to happen for those type of account builds. But with how we've approached things like restricted polling for Iron Men, Ultimate Iron Men, Hardcore Iron Men, we could now look at doing restricted polling for specific other official account builds based on what's available in the system. But I think that's probably about as much as we can cover at the moment for official account builds. Super excited to hear what you guys at home think about it too. So please do make sure that you let us know. As I've mentioned at the start, we will be putting a blog out at the end of the stream that covers all of the detail that we've gone over, and it will have feedback threads in there for you to let us know what you think. Obviously, over the next few weeks, we're not going to be doing anything Christmassy. We're not going to be spending time with family. We're going to be checking all your feedback because that's what we're doing here. So please give it to us. But on that note, I think it's probably about time that we give something away, because I see a lot of people spamming cash in the chat.
Come on, moving on.
Let's do it.
That's me. That's for me.
Maybe before we should remind people, in case you haven't typed it enough already, this is your final reminder that if you want to get in a chance to win the cash LED,
did I miss anything?
LOB. Make sure you type cash in the chat, because you've got about 20 seconds before Mudlight hits the button
update no one cares
and says who wins. So I guess, you know, we've seen 2 things so far. How do you think it's going?
Awesome. I'm really
First one was
good.
Second one was terrible.
Pieces of content, pieces of update is what I was going to say. I think forestry, as I said, real good chance to update a skill that's kind of long been untouched.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those iconic parts of the game, chopping trees.
True.
But it sucks that you have to find your own world and do
also
it by
true.
yourself.
No, I mean, the best thing about woodcutting is getting to the level required to cut redwoods, to be honest.
Skippy, I hate them for an already.
Fine, this skill's good now.
Yeah, absolutely. But you remember back in the day, we were all noobs. We didn't know, we were none the wiser. We'd stand there, we would type WC levels in chat.
Woodcutting levels?
But because now we're smarter,
99.
Everyone's in their own world, so you can't do that. It'd be great if even those kind of basic interactions could be part of the game.
The way of the forester.
Official count builds. I think it is never necessarily going to be the level of Iron Man in terms of the impact it's had. The key thing with it is, I think, recognizing those communities and giving them, giving them that official recognition and support. So yeah, really exciting. And as you can see from the roadmap, we've filled in 2 of the slots so far.
Okay, come on,
Official
moving
account
on.
build
No
will
one
be
cares
sometime
about
in
official
early
account build.
2023. Forestry
Man.
a little bit later in the year, in mid-2023.
Wave 31 cucked you. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So I think we
More,
are ready
please.
to go. So
More.
let's announce the winner of the very first
That's me.
giveaway. And
I won.
that is going to be going to none other than...
Me. Thank you.
Any moment now, Mousekill.
Nah, Mousekill.
Congratulations,
Alk
Mousekill,
yourself.
on winning the Cash LED light.
Nah, stupid.
Now, if you're annoyed, if you're upset, don't be.
I'm
You
upset.
should say congratulations, because
No.
guess what? There are still 2 more lights to give away.
That's me.
And we're going to start the giveaway for the second one right now. You have to promise me, though, chat, you're only going to type it in once.
Okay, type
because
it
we
once.
really need to see your questions. We should have thought this through a little bit more, but you know what? It's fine. We like a little
No
bit of
way.
mayhem over here. Now, if you want to have a chance to win the hardcore Iron Man light that you can see on screen now, then it's HCIM in the chat, all in
HCIM.
caps. So good luck
Oh,
to
all in
everyone
caps.
entering. Make
Fuck.
sure that you put it into the chat, HCIM,
HCIM.
but only type it once.
All in caps.
Okay? And
Got it.
remember, if you misbehave today, we can mute you, and you won't be able to get into the
Oh!
giveaway. So
Any muters?
Oh, well.
I like to finally have some power over the Twitch chat.
True, true.
Well, with that said, I think it's time for
Next
a little
one.
plug. With the forestry update, with
Come on,
skilling
man.
accounts, what's the best way to train these kind of things? It's on the go. It's on your mobile
Ah,
phone.
smooth. I like
Brilliant.
it.
So, obviously, Old School is available on Android. and
Stop
iOS.
shilling.
Been over 4 years now. That is
That
crazy.
is-
It
it
feels
is
like it's
crazy.
4
flew
years
by,
of mobile. Holy
but I think
shit.
it's really worth highlighting mobile right now because we've added
Is
a
it mobile
whole
or mobile?
range of features to mobile over the past year
HCIM.
that are really upping that experience on that client. A lot of the features you might recognize from RuneLight, being able to actually have them on
True.
your phone now, obviously incredible. And obviously there'll be more to come as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're not stopping there, are we? We've got a whole bunch of new stuff coming out to mobile, and in fact, one of those is something that we want to show off for you now. So we're going to go straight into the next reveal. Shortly afterwards, we're going to take a little break. Don't go anywhere.
Nah,
because
man. No breaks.
The reveal after this.
I have to leave soon.
I mean, a lot of
soon,
you out
though.
there have been waiting a long time for it. So yeah, stay tuned, enjoy the next one, and we'll see you in around about 5 or so minutes.
Okay, nice. Let's go. Next one.
Hi,
Come on, come on.
I'm Mod Fife. Today we're going to take you through a top-level overview of the tech updates within Old School RuneScape, starting with the publishing platform. Back in March, Mod Corpse and I discussed the roadmap. Thank you for trying out the launcher. Over 100,000 players have given it a go. And with the addition of easy account switching between multiple RuneScape accounts, it is now the best way to play.
Oh my god, please. Taco internet again? Fuck me. Fuck me. Coming back. I think we're coming back, by the way. Ah, no way. This has excellent connection. Fiber internet, by the way. Ah, you're trolling.
You may have read our
Okay.
technical blog post. Jagged's accounts are built on a modern and secure technology stack.
Ah,
They
okay,
offer
and then
stronger
what?
Passwords, MFA with recovery codes, 2-step authentication via email, email notification on successful login and when account settings change, and a robust means to stop brute force account takeover, and increased protection from bots. In addition to
Fake
being
servers.
secure, via the launcher from the get-go, Jagged's accounts
Streaming
also
a stream is
have
pretty scuffed, yeah.
one-click character create. So playing new game modes will be as simple as pressing a button. It's going to be an exciting year. There's more to come. For example, later in the year, we'll be extending convenient multi-character play to our players on mobile and on Steam. We intend to overhaul some aspects of our account recovery process. We'll keep you posted in the new year. The publishing platform team thanks you for your support. Now, let's hear a little bit more about Old School's upcoming client features.
Ah,
Over the coming year, Old School's game clients have a lot of exciting features coming their way that will be available on Android and iOS, Steam, and as you've just heard, the Jagex launcher. There's a lot that we could talk about coming in the future, but I'd like to take a little time to focus on a couple of things coming particularly soon. To kick us off, we've been talking about a rework to the mobile interface for some time, and we have a blog live now to give you some more insight as to just how that's been coming along. This new interface will offer us much more flexibility in bringing features to mobile, really making use of the new tech available in the client and offering more in the interface space that's available to us. Now, what kind of feature does this unlock for us? The badge that I'd like to talk to are what we've been calling loot tools. These have been some of the most highly requested features for our new client and will be coming soon to both Steam and mobile. Among a few more minor features, there are 2 big hitters here. First up are ground item overlays. The ability to see what items are on the ground listed
No way,
in a
what is
customizable
that?
format where you can set your own thresholds for what items to show and highlight, as well as which items you want.
This was supposed to be new content, not technical shit.
An interface made available to track all your loot received.
I'm kind of triggered, not gonna lie.
Loot is where it's at. This will keep track of drops you receive from monsters, loot from raids, items stolen from chests, and plenty more, giving you an in-depth log to keep watch and see grow while you train and adventure. And there we have our next steps for our game clients. There'll be plenty more to show and tell in time, but those are the things we have to look forward to in the near future. Finally, over to Modern In to talk about server performance and hardware upgrades.
Oh yeah, we need server bullshit.
There's always a lot going on with our tech teams, and this year has been no different. We've been supporting new content with new tech, such as a new animation pipeline that debuted with Tombs of the Mascot. We've brought our new enhanced client to mobile with a ton of new features still yet to come. And recently, we've been laser focused on improving the performance of game worlds, which is something we know has been an issue for you lately. To dive deeper into the challenges we face with game world performance, we need to briefly explain a game tick. Every 600 milliseconds, the server reads inputs from every player online, then updates the state of everything in the world, such as moving NPCs and running combat scripts, and then sends the new state of the world back to every player's game client before then waiting for the next tick. Ideally, the time this all takes is short and consistent. If it's too long, then your inputs feel delayed and you have less time to react to things. And if it's inconsistent, then the rhythm of the game feels off and precise gameplay becomes difficult.
True.
Tick time suffered noticeably when Tombs of the Mascot launched. The raid features some pretty complex scripts and requires precise gameplay, and with the launch rush seeing hundreds of players per world raiding simultaneously, a performance impact was felt. Ticks grew in both duration and inconsistency. Tombs of Mascot had an amazing launch otherwise, so we're going all in on solving game world performance. On the software side, we're making significant
No way. I mean, thankfully this is not
as well
interesting.
As the way they're compiled and executed at runtime that have been showing some great results in testing so far. We've also been reworking some areas of the engine to make better use of the hardware it's running on. And speaking of hardware, our teams have recently been upgrading our servers, and you might have already noticed a big improvement if you've happened to play them.
I haven't.
We've been steadily rolling out this hardware over the past several weeks and hope to have all servers using them as soon as possible. Between the efforts of several teams here, we're looking at tick time being
Nothing will please me, no.
The coming months. And then you'll need to find another excuse for your bad clicks. Jokes aside, we hope you've enjoyed this deeper dive into the tech side of old school RuneScape.
Wait, I mean, this was supposed to be content announcement, no? 5-minute break? Okay, fine. So let's talk about this so far. What do you guys say? Let's talk about this. All right. The first one was really good. Okay? Forestry, I have to watch that again because at first what it felt like is a rework to woodcutting, a social rework to woodcutting. No? So it's not a social rework. It's a way to improve like all of the maybe aspects. I don't know. I have to watch that again because they said something about components. Although these potions are really cool. They said something about components like, oh shit, I am training like a certain skill, so let me get these components, put them together, and then like sell them back or something. So it sounds like this could be a good thing for, I mean, I don't want to say it's like maybe invention from RuneScape 3, but it's definitely a way to combine multiple things, no? They said something about there's a bonfire that gives you bonuses to fishing. Also chasing away foxes, or the plural of fox, I don't know how to say it. Foxes, you can chase them away. Maybe that can give you hunter experience. Chopping trees is going to give you hunter experience. What about picking up the leaves that you said that you would need? That can give you farming experience. So this is going to be like a combination of like everything, right? It's going to combine all of the not all, but it's going to combine a lot of non-combat skills and just going to like put them together in order to, you know, like maybe give you like a bigger incentive to train with people. So like, for example, that's a really good point that they make, right? The point that they make is right now, if you want to train woodcutting, what do? You go to an empty world. If someone crashes you, oh shit. Or you can crash someone. I love crashing people. Then you go like, yes, who asked for this? I mean, who asked for what? Because like the account build is genuinely the most like waste of time that I've seen. Anyway, so far that update is great, right? Forestry, I mean, I'm not gonna like camp it until I I could camp it until I get everything, until I get all the rewards, and maybe, of course, do a cheeky guide. But I don't think that will be like a long-term thing. Oh, yo, this is pretty cool. Look at that. Wedding and people with like with capes. That's so insane. All right. Account build is the worst one, right? Because let me tell you, after my stuttering, right? Let me tell you why that's the worst one. If you make an account and you have a restriction, a self-imposed restriction on that account. Right now, if I had a 10 HP pure, 1 defense pure, whatever amount of pure, but then Jagex goes like, oh shit, now we're gonna officially support it, that basically takes away most prestige from those accounts. So in the past, or after this update, I guess. So what's happening is you impose a restriction upon yourself, but then if Jagex officially supports it, it's like, oh, now you can't gain HP experience. Dude, the challenge of those accounts is not getting experience as it is. So if I want to get something done as a 10 HP pure, I have to figure out a way to not do it, right? But now if Jagex is making it so, oh, now you can't gain HP, then it's just like a restriction, and that's just going to completely take away all prestige from those accounts. I don't know what pures are going to be for this, because, I mean, it would be a nice way to lock your account, right? If you still meet the requirements. That's settled. If you still meet the requirements, then it would be a good way to lock yourself in. But, I mean, at that point, it's like, what is the challenge? Like, what's the challenge on those accounts? It's literally playing the game oh, that's such a cool staff, by the way. It's literally playing the game without restriction, right? Aaron, you're getting so triggered, by the way. You're crying so much, and no one cares about your opinion. Sorry. So, like, I don't know. This just feels like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just coping too hard. 14 seconds. Let's go. Oh, that's a really cool Masori. Let's go. Why did they need 5 minutes for this, by the way? Oh, that's a really cool Zebak. That's really nice. I love it. All right. Please give us something good.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that little mini showcase of the community's greatest content whilst we were on a break there. And if you did miss it, then be sure to make sure that you check out the blog that is now live, covering everything in regards to the mobile top-level interface rework that we'll be looking to put out very soon. And if you want to get a link to that blog, !mobile UI in the chat will
mobile
take you
UI
right there. Now, we hope that you're ready for this next reveal, because I know that is something that so many of you have been waiting for, and so many of you have been tweeting about, posting on Reddit, sliding into my DMs about. So the patient return of something so spectacular is finally here. But it would be wrong of me to introduce it, because I think this one is more for you.
Aaron, bye-bye, dude.
To be honest with you, I don't think even
keep coping, keep crying, keep seething. I mean, your head rent-free.
Of an old friend.
Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. What is this? Chris Archie?
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Kieran.
I've got some great news.
What is it, Kieran?
Remember Bounty Hunter?
Yeah.
It's coming back.
Is it?
It is.
I love Bounty Hunter.
I mean...
Well, I think you're the perfect person for our hype trailer. Remember all those Bounty Hunter videos you used to make?
Thanks, and welcome to my very first ever Bounty Hunter video. It is packed. Look at this. It's absolutely awesome.
Oh, God. No, Kieran. I'm a changed man. I don't do that kind of thing anymore. Bounty Hunter is back and better than... Line?
Than ever, Archie. Better than ever.
Bounty Hunter is back and better than ever.
Go on then. Oh my god.
With a host of new and exciting rewards exclusive to Bounty Hunter.
And he said for tier 7.
Allowing us to experiment more than ever before.
Yes! Challenge completed, baby.
I mean...
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
No way.
I've got some great news. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
I've got
Kieran.
some great news.
Whoops.
I love it. I mean...
Honestly, I'd be fine leaving it there, but I have 5 minutes to fill, so here we go anyway. Yes, Bounty Hunter will be making its bloody return in 2023. For the uninitiated, Bounty Hunter is a high-risk PvP minigame set in the wilderness with a simple premise. We give you another player as a bounty, and then you hunt them. With a rapid flow of targets, Bounty Hunter ensured that you had constant fights happening all the time with players at a similar combat level to you, meaning it was an excellent onboarding point for players into PvP. Obviously, this is an old school's first rodeo with Hunter after the previous ones were removed for reasons.
Aladdin says boo.
The question is, what's different this time? And the answer is the return of the craters. Locking the participants into a camp within the heart of the wilderness ensures that anyone who wants to step into the ring can get a fair fight with someone who is also there for a scrap and not just hiding by the ditch desperately trying to snipe someone.
True.
This is Bounty Hunter, not Bounty Hider. Access to the craters will be restricted by combat level, and the targeting system will aim to match you based on a tighter combat band, so you're more likely to find yourself in a fair fight. Also, we're old school RuneScape. Naturally, we have to feed into the nostalgia factor at every available opportunity, so what better way to do that than to bring back 2007? Except this time, maybe we actually keep Wilderness PvP, or maybe we don't, who knows. Speaking of combat brackets, while the PvP arena and Last Man Standing provide a reasonable entry point into full gear, full on no honor PvP combat, we don't currently have a good access point for getting your own account and your own gear into PvP, and we currently don't cater to anything other than the mechanically demanding tri-breed setups favoured in these minigames. We'd like Bounty Hunter to be that onboarding point, to be that place to take your freshly trained Pure in for its first taste of real combat. And to make sure that Pure stays pure and doesn't, say, try to cast Fire Surge in defensive mode just after the Grand Exchange on a PvP world, we'll be blocking combat XP gain while in Bounty Hunter. But I know what you're all thinking at this point. What about the rewards? Well, as you can imagine, the main concern for this space is the potential for more profit-minded individuals to game the system for their own gains rather than the enjoyment of the game itself. While we aren't ruling out any form of monetary gain from the rewards at this stage, we can say that the majority of rewards from this iteration of Bounty Hunter will be untradeable rewards. For example, you'll be able to dust off your hats and gain upgraded variants of them as you cut down your foes as either a rogue or a hunter. For the more practical gear, we'll be bringing back the mysterious emblems. These have a chance of dropping on a kill and will upgrade as you stay in the creator collecting bounties. These emblems can be cashed out at any point for Bounty Hunter points, which can be exchanged for goods and services. And with this currency only obtainable from within Bounty Hunter, it makes sense that we can give you goods that can only be used within Bounty Hunter. So, what kind of goods, you ask? Well, back in 2008, which was 14 years ago at this point, RuneScape introduced corrupted ancient warrior equipment. Powerful gear obtained and primarily used in the then new PvP worlds. We'd like to introduce them to old school RuneScape as degradable tier 20 gear with stats that punch well above their weight.
Let me give my thoughts on this one. First of all, let's go to Paint. More PvP content. And so far, skilling rework and expansion. I mean, does that work at both? It's not a rework, but it's also not an expansion. Alright, so far, we don't have a lot. I mean, it's not Latinx servers. I mean, so far, we're looking pretty dire, fellas. Right, let me give my point. Let me give my point of view, and then we listen to the mods, right? So, fucking... Listen, here's the problem. Anything that can be... Wait, did we die? No, I think we've been okay. It's back? Wait, did we really have a problem? Right, we're back. So, very quickly. If something can be exploited through PvP, people are going to abuse it, right? I think that has been like clear for years. This is the reason why Bounty Hunter died twice already. The first one is that people were boosting emblems, and the other one was that people were still like cheating the system in order to give you the rewards without actually, how do I say this? Without like actually giving you like the... What word am I looking for? Without actually giving you, like, the... I don't want to use the word prestige again, right? My prestige! But, like, anything PvP can be abused. So, like, if there's any good rewards coming from Bounty Hunter, people are going to find a way to offer services, go like, oh, shit, you have a bounty on me? Pay me, and I will let you kill me. I'll let you kill me. I'll let you. Yeah, okay. So that's. I don't know. I mean, I probably won't even try this. Maybe once or twice. But honestly, I'm so torn on this one. Like, yeah, this is. I don't know. This is going pretty bad.
Given I wasn't really massively into PvP way back then, unfortunately, I can't really say for certain. But the creators are convenient because it's just a good box that we can put players in.
Sure.
Leave them there. And once they're in a box, we can apply whatever rules that we feel is appropriate to them. We want a maximum combat level, we can do that really easy because they're
Big
all
L,
in the
yeah,
box.
this is kind of weird.
So
not gonna lie.
Putting them in a crater just gives us a lot of options to work with, and just hits that nostalgia factor for some people. So it always feels nice.
For sure. I think when I was looking through the design and helping out with it as well, I think one of the main draws for it from my side was that it really allows for that full opt-in experience.
Less
you
bottable,
can't
maybe.
enter Bounty Hunter and get attacked by another player unless you've literally put yourself into Bounty
Freak
Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
And then there are some really cool and quirky things we can do. Like you said, unique rules. We can make rewards that can only be used in Bounty Hunter, so we can really push the boundaries of what kind of things come into a PvP environment, because they won't impact the rest of the wilderness.
Their
so those
audio is
people who
kinda
might be
weird,
going
no?
out and on their adventures, doing a bit of PVM or a bit of skilling within the wilderness for that extra risk reward, don't have to worry about someone zooming up in level 20.
Right, for the final 2 announcements, we need a new quest and a new boss. If they announce the new mysterious quest, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. We need a new quest and a new boss, and I think that would be cool.
A lot of potential.
Like one of the things you hit on there, which you're probably going to have to come back to at some point anyway, is the fact that we are putting you in this magic box specifically for Bounty Hunter.
Sure.
We can do some very silly things with the rewards if we want to, because it's only going to affect this one section of the game. We don't need to worry too much about the rest of it and how it's going to affect, I don't know, Tombs of Amascut or the rest of the wilderness. We got a carte blanche, let's use it.
No, exactly. And it's going to be really interesting when it gets to that community consultation phase in terms of like what it is that the players actually want us to put in there, because it literally will be open to almost anything that you're happy with and that we're obviously comfortable developing. So the next question I've got here is, it's a big one really, and it's how do we plan to combat the issues that existed in previous iterations of Bounty Hunter? Because obviously it's no secret that it's been deleted because of the problems that did exist before. So what are we doing this time around that's going to make it different?
It's kind of
Please
multitudinal,
introduce
right?
GF
So, like, one of the
buying.
things, I mean, our engine work has come like a little bit
no leagues
further now than it was back in the day as well.
Mhm.
So it's possible for us to do things like keep track of the players that you've already been matched with and perhaps prevent you from matching with the same people within a certain number of interactions. We can experiment with things like skip limits. We can experiment with things like having to maybe tank for a little bit after you upgrade an emblem, or if you go rogue,
Sure.
if we wanted to experiment with a system like that.
What's rogue?
And then obviously, like we mentioned in the trailer, even though we're not dead set on rewards, because that's exactly what the kind of community consultation phase is
True.
for, having an untradables reward
Big snooze
track
fest?
so
Yeah,
that
so
it
far
still
this is
feels
pretty
like
bad.
worth your time.
Except for the first one.
If you're engaging in good faith and you just want to fight people and like get better in PvP, and you enjoy that kind of like edge style fast fights as opposed to Outlast, you still can do that and get something worth your time. But we probably would be keen to stay away from like high levels of GP generation, because you know, even though other content might suffer from some of those same issues, you don't want to see this get full up of people that
People are going to abuse it, yeah.
you, right? So
For sure. I guess really you want to be going up against people that want to be there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, you mentioned Edgeville there actually. What about those who did prefer like edge style PKing back in the day? Will this new version of Bounty Hunter still be able to accommodate them? And also, how will players get to these craters? Do we know that yet?
No!
Okay,
Because
cool.
we haven't thought that far ahead, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
There's options. We could whack like an island offshore, we could whack it beneath Ferox, we could have an NPC whack you over the head and take you there, like in that, like, what is it, Cabin Fever? Rum Deal?
Cabin Fever.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's stuff that we could do, but again, that's the whole point, right? We've got time, we've got a whole new polling system, we've got a community of people who are super passionate about PvP, who love Bounty Hunter, who are going to have thoughts about Bounty Hunter, and yeah, that's what it all comes down to, right? Like, we'll decide with the
Give us a
players
new
and
boss,
we'll
damn
figure
it, true.
Awesome. Sounds really, really good. I'm genuinely so excited.
We're rioting,
so I've got
yeah.
a few questions on here. First of all, this is from chat, by the way, so if you do have questions in chat at OldSchoolRS, let us know. We'll try and get as much as we can answered. Can Iron Men get into this kind of content?
Oh, good
Yes,
question.
next question.
Awesome.
Like, that's the advantage of having untradeable rewards. It's like, yeah, we could just give them to Iron Man.
Makes sense.
So what about rewards going into the collection log? Will they or won't they?
I would default to yes. This is consideration we've already had on some level, and that yes, we probably have to add stuff to the collection log just because other PvP minigames have traditionally gone in the collection log. We can probably set it up, be clever about it in such a way that players that aren't massively involved in PvP don't have to commit too hard to PvP to fill out the collection log to get there. So one of the things we were considering is potentially having an item that was like fairly easy to get, but the more you progress through Bounty Hunter would be able to upgrade over time, but that would still only commit to one collection log slot. So people who just care about slotting in easy, players that actually go the extra mile can get those upgrades and feel good about themselves too.
Yeah, it's still early phases, but like we had some discussions. We talked about maybe like a pet that was easy to get, like a floating skull or something, and maybe if you had like a bunch of kills, you'd get like a Revenant Maledictus styled skull or like a flaming, there's stuff that we could do, but again, community consultation. That's rewards. Player determined.
Sounds like a really healthy compromise, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think one of the main key points to take away from here is that we've obviously considered it, right? And we're aware of the fact that there are people out there who might want to complete the collection.
Clint, you're coping.
Collection log slots.
Collection
slog. I mean, for some it can be, right? That's a few hours, man. But at the same time, we do want it to be also rewarding for those who want to be there. So, no, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Will there be dedicated worlds for Bounty Hunter, do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bounty Hunter worlds. I mean, we used to have 318, 319. They still are target worlds technically. We could do
Clint is triggered. Clint is triggered.
To make sure that we condense people, right? You want it to be active and not really spread out. So.
Yeah, for sure. Fantastic. Well, it sounds really exciting to me. I can't wait. I love the idea of bringing back the PvP.
Right. Let me highlight this idiot coming in here. You're all just everything is bad. Listen, I never said Bounty Hunter is bad. I said that something that's PvP like this is abusable, even if it's for untradeable rewards. I said that this is okay. I don't mind this. It's not my cup of tea. But the fact that people like you that say, everything's bad. I never said that it's bad. I said that it could be abusable. That's probably the reason why both Bounty Hunter versions before got cancelled. Do you remember that? Do you have a brain? Do you have more than 2 brain cells? You literally probably don't. So keep coping, keep seething.
Having HCIM in the chat, this is a reminder for
blah, 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 Echo Chamber. Well, guess what? The Echo Chamber doesn't have you anymore. Bye-bye. We'll miss you. Rent free in your head.
Type HCIM in the chat now.
Literally never said that. Bye.
I guess I'll go back to you for this one.
Sure thing. I'll go for it. Okay. So there is another thing that we'd like to announce, not necessarily new content, but something we're aware of that typically happens every single year.
Osrs is dead game anyway.
True. About it as of yet.
But I still love it.
It's changing. We're speaking about it right now. We'd like to officially announce that the Golden Gnomes will be coming back.
Golden Gnomes.
They are going to be celebrating this year's community achievements. However, we're not going to be ready for them until early next year.
Okay.
So sometime in January, we're going to be opening up voting for nominations.
I'm going to shell out Golden Gnomes, by the way. Shell out. So Clint is probably not going to vote for me.
Things that we've just had to let go for a little bit, but we are committed. They are going to be coming back. January,
Clint is probably
very
like
early
this.
on, we're going to be opening up nominations.
Making another account.
All of your favourite creators from across the entirety of the community. So we can't wait to showcase you just how great of a community it is.
Top 10 MMO in the world.
Now
it's
I believe that we've got a winner for the Hardcore Iron Man Live, and that is Dark Lord Cecil. So
Dark Lord Cecil, out yourself.
We've got people to actually clap here now. That's great. Cool.
I don't want to peak the mic, so I'm like,
just a small golf clap to the side.
All right,
I'm going to show.
Do you want to go ahead and announce the giveaway number 3?
So this is the
coolest.
final LED neon style light
Ice Barrage
for this stream.
Freeze.
Fitting.
Freeze.
Given we've just been talking about Bounty Hunter.
Fuck.
This one is based off the icon for Ice Barrage.
Freeze.
For this one, you must type freeze in the chat for a chance to win.
All caps or what?
Freezes in BH. Boo.
I do feel like we're on one of those shopping channels right now when you see these panning shots of the light.
We should have brought it in afterwards.
Should we sell the iPads? Can we do that?
We're not that strapped for cash.
Well, okay, fair enough. Well, how about we get on to our next reveal, because it is a really, really big one, and it's something that we've been building towards for quite some time now. To say any more would be a spoiler, so let's jump right into it.
Let's go. Number 5. Oh, please be good. Please be good one. Desert Treasure 2. Menaphos. That's Menaphos.
We pray for the security of the Empire.
No?
For the safety of our people. Sheltered by our Lord's trusted allies. By ice, the Empire is protected.
What is that?
We pray that our secrets will be kept, that no dark, forgotten vault will relinquish our Lord's greatest treasures. By shadow, the Empire shall persist.
We pray that justice will be dealt and malefactors hunted.
That's a treasure too, maybe? That's a treasure too.
May our Lord's judgment never rest. By blood, the Empire will know peace.
It's highest volume, by the way. I don't know what's going on with the volume.
Highest mountain to the deepest sea. By smoke, the Empire will be victorious.
Raid 4. Manifest. That's her treasure too. That's her treasure too. Temple of Centestine.
And the truth will be revealed once more.
What is it? What is it? What is it? That's her treasure too. That's her treasure too. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, that's huge. Oh my god. Dude, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. No way. That's summer? No, man. Don't make me wait until summer. No way.
The desert holds many secrets, from vengeful demigods to war.
When Mod Ed comes on screen, something good is about to happen.
To forgotten spells. But there is one final secret, hidden beneath those sands. One that could change everything. History has forgotten this secret, for history is written by the victor. The time has come to uncover the truth. It's been 17 years since the release of the iconic Desert Treasure. Years. And now, at long last, the Margaret are back. In Desert Treasure 2, The Fallen Empire. Much like the original, this new Grandmaster quest sees you journeying to 4 brand new areas. Within each one, you'll come face to face with a deadly new boss. Vardorvis, Duke Sakellus, the Leviathan, and the mysterious Whisperer. If you hope to uncover the secret buried in the Caridian Desert,
no prayers.
You will need to defeat them all. But be on your guard. For nothing is ever as it seems when the Margaret are involved. To say any more about the story of this quest would give too much away. What we can tell you is that completion will reward you in a way that you've never been rewarded before. Because this quest will introduce our first ever prayer book, the Ruinous Powers, a relic of the Fallen Empire. It's still too early to share specifics. Rest assured that this won't be a replacement for your standard prayers. Instead, we're looking to create something similar to Ancient Magics, where you'll be sacrificing many of the prayers you've come to love, but getting some powerful new ones in doing so. Now, prayers are not the only reward from this quest, for you'll also be able to refight the 4 new bosses. Each of them will come with some exciting new uniques, including the iconic Virtus robes.
Virtus!
At this point, you might be asking yourself, who exactly are these 4 bosses? And where are these new areas you'll fight them in? The thing is, you might actually know more than you think. We've been paving the road to this quest for some time now. In fact, we've already given you a tease of 3 of these new areas. They are 3 quests released over the past 2 years. In 2021, we gave you Below Ice Mountain. Earlier this year, we gave you Temple of the Eye. And just a few days ago, we gave you the Garden of Death. But what about the 4th area? Much else for that matter. But today, we can reveal that that quest is in fact another new addition to the Margaret story. So let's take a closer look at Secrets of the North.
No way! 2 reveals in 1?
Secrets of the North is a brand new master level quest that acts as a sequel to Azil Cult, Fight Arena, and Devious Minds. In this quest, you'll need to form an uneasy alliance to solve the mystery of a sudden murder. Completion of the quest will be required for Desert Treasure 2, The Fallen Empire, and will also unlock a new boss. This boss will be a solo-only encounter with interesting new attacks and powerful new rewards. You better start panic buying your supplies now. As expected, with a new boss comes new rewards. So what are we offering this time? This boss is nowhere near on the same grandeur as a raid, so there won't be as many objective best-in-slot rewards. We'll be looking towards small, incremental upgrades and experimenting with unique niche effects that might have powerful use cases. The Forgotten Brew will be a sequential upgrade to the Ancient Brew, bolstering the magic boost effect significantly to match the ranging potion. This will use an existing Ancient Brew and a new consumable resource to create. In addition to the Forgotten Brew, we will also be introducing the Saturated Heart. Using this new consumable resource on your imbued heart will saturate it, bolstering its power, reducing the cooldown and increasing the boost effect significantly. A new untradeable unlock will also be offered in the form of the Ancient Scepter, an upgrade to the Ancient Staff created by using the Ancient icon on an existing Ancient Staff. This would be a fairly minor upgrade, offering a small amount of additional magic strength bonus and accuracy, but also adding the passive effect of buffing all ancient magic effects by 10%. This means bigger heals, bigger poisons, bigger reductions, and even longer freezes. The big one comes last, the Venator Bow. The Venator Bow will be a new range weapon that has a mediocre range of 6, an attack speed of 5, 4 on rapid, yet has a unique and powerful effect of arrows being able to ricochet off the primary target's hit, bouncing to other targets nearby. This bow will be extremely powerful at killing 2 to 3 targets quickly, as well as being able to deal strong single target damage if you have one additional target nearby. So there you have it. Not one, but 2 new quests in the Majorat storyline.
No
along
way.
with 5 new bosses and a huge selection of new rewards.
2 for 1.
I can't wait to share more about Secrets of the North and Desert Treasure 2, The Fallen Empire. But until then, thank you for watching.
No way. January 11th? And then Desert Treasure Summer. That's cool. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Well,
let's listen.
England are out, but the Majorat are back.
Hey! England lost? Sit the fuck down.
So, the mysterious quest we pulled earlier this year finally has a name. Secrets of the North is our first continuation of the Majorat storyline.
No way.
And it's coming out on the 11th of January. That's just a few weeks away, really, isn't it? A month away.
A month away.
As if that wasn't hype enough, we've also got Desert Treasure 2.
Yeah, that's
And
insane.
this is one of the ones I've been really looking forward to announcing and revealing, so hell yeah. 17 years later, that's a long time, and we're finally ready to follow on from the absolutely epic original. So, if you're hyped for it, can we get a smiley in the chat?
Smiley,
Some
hell
wholesome
yeah.
content right there. And yeah, speaking of...
We have one more though. We have one more though.
Arcane and Ed, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
Pretty warm right now. Got
New
3
prayer.
layers on.
New
There's
prayers.
No
No
conditioning.
way.
Sweating.
Yeah, I'm shining, mate. It's fine.
No way.
You're doing way better than me.
How you doing, Ed?
Yeah, pretty good. We first teased Desert Treasure 2. I think it was 3 years ago. A little like quote from Gnome Child at a birthday event, just like a throwaway quote. And now we're finally announcing it, and that is. It's the big one, isn't it? When you think back to like old school storytelling to like 2007, like the Majorat, that was the storyline, and we are finally bringing it to old school.
Yeah, it is really so exciting. So shall we get into some questions then? That sounds like a great idea. So before we do go deeper into Desert Treasure 2 itself, let's have a chat about the
Let me tweet, see if they put me on screen.
Secrets of the North. Ed, can you give us any hints on what to expect from this one?
Well, don't want to spoil too much, but I think we mentioned this is well, not just our first Majorat quest.
Okay, I didn't dox
school,
myself,
but
good.
a sequel to 3 existing quests: Haziel Cult, Fight Arena, and Devious Minds, and that is quite an interesting trio of quests to be continuing. And one of the things that was always like really exciting about the Majorat storyline, like back in the day, was that it wasn't just this linear storyline, like one quest after the other. It was all these sort of like individual Majorat doing their own thing, and their storylines like slowly combining and joining and building up to this one big finale. And that's, I think, something that's going to be really interesting about this one. Like Haziel Cult and Devious Minds, how on earth are those storylines going to combine? I mean, I know how. I'm not going to tell you how, but yeah, it's really exciting. Really looking forward to that. Haziel Cult in particular has been quite an interesting one in that it's a bit of a weird quest in that you can like choose 2 different paths, and Secrets of the North, it's not going to be 2 separate quests, it's just one quest, but it does still sort of like acknowledge the path you picked. So
it went from good to bad to
really
insane.
And like you say, just a few weeks away.
Also, I mean, I was going to say,
Okay,
I really do hope you figured out how to put these stories together, given it's out in a month. So, of course, the quest isn't the only thing coming on the 11th of January, as we also have a new boss that's unlocked upon quest completion.
New boss, let's go.
Arcane. Now the secret is out.
Hey.
What is the thing you're looking forward to about this boss and the new rewards?
They're only putting content creators. If they don't put my tweet, they're racist.
I think there's quite a lot of, I want to say, very interesting mechanics. I'm obviously very biased. I've been working on the boss for the past couple of weeks, months. But I do think I've done some really weird things with it, which I think are quite interesting. It is a master level quest, so it's not going to be the new Inferno or anything like that, but it has got some really cool mechanics that I'm hoping feel really good to interact with, and it'll be a fun little grind to do for a while. And obviously the art team has done a fantastic job, and a lot of the animations and things just look really, really good.
Audio, hello.
And the second one, about the rewards, so the big one is the bow, right? So the bow can hit multiple targets. We don't really have many of that. We have like kind of chins, and we have
no bingo yet.
Different ancient magics. So they're obviously really good for mass targets. So it's like 9 to 11 targets, but the bow like really excels at like 2 to 3 targets. And we don't really have much of that in the game right now. And whilst it isn't going to be like, oh, on this boss, you just camp this bow all the time. Like, that's kind of what we do with most of our mechanics right now. You pick the T-bow, you pick the bowfo, you pick the rapier, and you just camp that weapon.
Bow is like,
the entire thing. This is going to be more of like a utility switch of like, I equip this, I blast like 2 or 3 targets down, maybe in Nalicus.
I mean, listen, that's a good point. Let me mute it just to give my opinion. I think they're going to make it so the bow is useful for you to farm any of the bosses, right? Because like, if one of the bosses is weak to ranged, it's what? Bofa, T-bow, or blowpipe. So like there has to be a mechanic where the bow is useful. So you would want to use the bow. There's an incentive to use the bow, right? The same for melee. I don't know if there's going to be any melee. For example, Virtues. There should be the boss that you fight with magic, the one that drops Virtues robes. There has to be an incentive for you to use them. Otherwise, it's going to be dead content on release. No?
Watching it through the week as they've developed it as well, every time.
Literally phenomenal. It is so insane. Like we said at the start, the creative team have done an absolutely amazing job all round for everything leading up to the summit and including the summit. So mad props to them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's not beat around the bush and let's cut straight to the chase. New prayers, the ruinous powers, a new prayer book. Can you tell me a little bit more about this? And
prayers. Everyone listen.
Expect to see come from it.
Oh, well. I guess the important thing that what players can see, what they won't see, is that this isn't just going to be curses. Like, obviously there is like clear like connections there, a new prayer book, connections to the Marjarat storyline, but we are very strong commitment here. We have no interest in bringing curses to old school now or ever.
That's fine.
This is
going
to be something new.
Something new.
Because of those
that's
thematic ties, like inevitably, like there's going to be probably a few little crossovers here and there. But we want this to be something different. And
yeah, true. That's okay.
Because we're not really looking to replicate curses, probably actually a better comparison what we're doing here is what we're looking at is how spell books work, where it's not like curses where you have your normal prayer book, but as soon as you've unlocked curses, it's sort of like a leveled up version.
True, yeah, that makes sense.
The old one. It's more like the spell books where, like, sometimes you use the ancient spell book, really good in some places, but you would never use it in others. And like Lunar spell book, like there's utility to all of them. You're going to be swapping between them. That's very much what we're aiming for this prayer book. So hopefully some real like big boy new prayers on this, like things you are definitely going to want in like certain locations where you are not going to want to be going without this prayer book, but also sacrificing like some prayers on the normal prayer book, but you're definitely going to want to be switching back to it.
Sacrificing them.
Both have their sort of like place in the game.
It's not just going to be combat either, right? We can go pretty wide with this. We can affect skilling. We can affect obviously a lot of PvP interactions. Like hopefully this new prayer book has something for everyone.
I think that's an interesting idea.
Inferno would be impossible, but curses have deflection prayers.
I'd never even thought of it, and I've been sitting here like working through the content, and never once did it cross my mind that prayers could affect skilling.
We have preserve.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Skilling prayers.
I think it's there.
Hopefully, this will be a bit more useful than preserve.
Yeah, maybe.
That's sort of like our minimum. Like,
sure. Okay, if you beat preserve, you've done a pretty good job then. All right, fair enough. I think we should probably set the bar a little bit higher, maybe. But talking about that, in fact. We've got the new polling system in place now, so how much will you be looking to lean on the community to help shape this new prayer book?
None.
Hopefully,
put whatever you want in the game.
Like, one of the reasons why we're being a little bit vague here isn't just because we want to keep secrets, it's because truth be told, like, while we know roughly like what sort of directions we want to go with this prayer book, like we were just talking about, the specific prayers, to be honest, still pretty up in the air, pretty open. So hopefully, like, we can work quite close with people. Like, people have suggestions and ideas, like we'd love to hear them, and like. This could be a prayer book.
Where's my tweet? Don't be racist.
Oh, nice. That would be lovely, wouldn't
cute, it? Cozy.
It does sound cute and cozy. I guess it's a pretty good chance for me to remind everyone that at the end of this evening's stream, there will be a blog going live, and that blog will include all of the detail from the content that has been showcased this evening, as well as poll questions. Those poll questions go live on the 20th of December, and I think it's okay, I'm sorry if it's not, but I'm going to confirm that one of those questions is whether or not that prayer book should be added, because obviously we do want to involve the community as much as possible, so we may as well find out now, straight away, whether or not it's something that you actually want to see added into the game.
Don't pull that
maybe I'll have
one!
the blog open for a week and a half or so
Don't pull
before
it!
polling starts, and then you can let us know exactly whether or not we should add it, and then we move into hopefully what will be the next stage of community consultation and figure out exactly what that prayer book looks like. Now, of course, before you can start using the new prayers, you'll need to complete Desert Treasure 2.
True.
The Fallen Empire. Can you tell us any more about the quest itself?
Oh, well, no spoilers, of course, but we've already dropped, like, as I think I mentioned earlier, like, we've been hinting at sort of the direction we want to take this storyline for a good 3 years now, and that trailer there also had like quite a lot of little hints in as well. So between all of those, hopefully, like, if you've been paying attention, we can start to put work a few things out. But beyond that, what we can say is that it's a sequel to Desert Treasure.
Voting no on everything on 10.
Oh, story, no, but also very much in sort of like the way it's going to play as well. It's going to be sort of that very classic feel where we've got Power of 4. We've got 4 new bosses, and they're going to. Each of those is going to be found in a brand new area. So we've got 4 brand new areas, and as
that's insane. That's insane.
There's 4 setup quests. Setting up those areas with
my tweet was in English. Turtle, stop trolling.
These areas are very much sort of like they're almost like the starring characters of this quest. The quest is called the Fallen Empire for a reason.
True.
Like the Fallen Empire itself. Not going to really say too much more, but each of these 4 areas has some like connection to that, and they're all areas that are brand new to old school. In fact, think really.
Just despite PVMers, because Cake you
the
killed
4
me.
areas are also not areas that have been seen in like RuneScape either, in RuneScape 3.
Wow.
So this hopefully something that should feel like very new and hopefully very exciting. And yes, of course, at the end of all those 4 new areas, brand new boss as well. 4 new bosses. You'll be fighting them in the quest.
We didn't need to get any hype anymore as it was. Like, come on, we've got to calm it down.
After the quest as well, we're going to be making these as mentioned earlier. That these are going to be bosses that can be repeated after the quest as well. So that's 4 fully fledged new bosses coming with this one.
Damn, so a lot of content then coming from these 2 quests alone. Before we move on to some questions from chat, there's just one thing that I think is worth at least going over, and that is just a little bit more about the 4 bosses. Not looking for spoilers of any sorts, but it's more to do with the way that we approached what is now known as Secrets of the North. Obviously, many players were left itching to get a better understanding of what difficulty the Phantom Boss was going to be at.
Phantom Boss.
Is there anything that we can share in terms of how difficult these 4 bosses may be? What kind of level would they sit at?
So it's sort of another one where we're still very early in the process here, but this is a Grandmaster quest. This is our first Grandmaster quest since Song of the Elves.
Okay. Song of the Elves.
The bosses in the quest itself are going to reflect that. So you look at existing Grandmaster quests like Song of the Elves as mentioned, but also Dragon Slayer 2 with Vorkath and Galvek. Like that sort of gives you an idea of what sort of difficulty you'll be facing.
That's going to be
in the
easy.
Quest itself.
Okay.
For the post-quest
Max player,
bosses, we're aiming to do something similar to what we have done with Vorkath again, and what we're doing with the Secrets of the North boss, where the post-quest versions are going to be that bit harder, even a bit more of a challenge.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you so much. Well, maybe we can quickly jump into a few chat questions that we can quick fire out, Kieran, if you want to just take the reins on this for a little bit.
True.
Yeah, absolutely. Do we know the requirements yet for Desert Treasure 2?
Oh boy. So we know. So we haven't decided on the skill requirements for Desert Treasure 2 yet, but we do know the quest requirements. So we're all ready. Let's see if I get it right. So, unsurprisingly, first requirement: Desert Treasure 1. I need to fully do Desert Treasure 1.
No way.
I'm really hoping I didn't need to do that one.
Not the pyramid.
And then we also have Anakra's Lament as another Marjarak quest that's leading into this one.
Glad you said that, not me.
Maybe I pronounced it right, maybe I pronounced it. The beauty is, being the lore guy, if I say, yeah, that's the
what you say goes,
like,
it's fine.
You can't disagree, can you? And then the other 4 are the 4 quests that are setting up the 4 new areas. So that being Secrets of the North, which is coming out in January, which is in itself also a Marjarak quest. And then the other 3 being Below Ice Mountain, Temple of the Eye, and the very recently released, just a few days ago, Garden of Death. And then there will be skill requirements as well. One of those skill requirements will be prayer with the new prayer book.
95 prayer.
I'm not quite sure what those requirements are going to be yet. And we're also recommending pretty hefty combat level for this one.
120 combat.
Combat level of 100. As always, it's just a recommendation. No, people will try it earlier. Some of them will succeed, I'm sure, but 100 is a recommendation. So, again, on par with the other Grandmaster quests.
Chat seems really apprehensive about any runecrafting requirements. Can we confirm, deny any of those?
Well, the thing is, with Temple of the Eye being a requirement, there's some runecrafting content there. I think it's only fair that, 85 runecrafts.
85, 90. Right? It's Grandmaster quest.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
99 runecrafting requirement.
Ago, so.
What's the hardest part of designing these quests? And I guess the same for bosses. I'll come to you first, Ed, on the quests.
I think with these ones in particular, there is... There's a lot to live up to, let's be honest. As I mentioned earlier, when it comes to Margaret, it is quite possibly the most iconic storyline that RuneScape has ever had. If you were to ask any player what the best quest ever released in a game is, there's a pretty high chance that Wild Gothic 6 is going to be up there. And if it's not that one, it's probably going to be Ritual of a Margaret or Desert Treasure instead. So I think the really hard thing here is making sure we do justice to this incredible
Stop the cap.
I hope we have. I hope we will. We're certainly trying our best. We're hoping that we can do, I guess, something a little bit similar to what we've done when we've continued other storylines, in that we want to be respectful of what that storyline already is. We want to be respectful of the direction that storyline went in RuneScape, especially this one, because those quests that released in RuneScape, they were created by Paul Gower. The ones we don't have in also, Ritual of a Margaret, he worked on.
Where's my tweet? Don't be racist.
The OG storyteller, that was his vision. It would be wrong for us to go against that. But all that said and done, we're still very keen to introduce some elements that are completely new, old school to just
Gherkins,
keep everyone on their toes. And as already mentioned, the four areas, these are all areas that, while they maybe been mentioned in lore before in both games, that you've never really been able to visit before. We've got a few new characters as well, and a few other surprises up our sleeves. So yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well.
Hell yeah.
Fingers crossed. And what about you, Arcane, for the bosses?
In terms of what's the most important bit, or what's the hardest
part to design?
There's quite a few parts that I find really interesting about boss development. I think you want everything to kind of have a gimmick.
So wait, I think this is a final announcement, no? Because they had 2 more slots. But I think the first one is going to be the first Master Quest, and then in summer they have Desert Treasure 2, no? So is this the end of the summit?
And whilst that's not really great gameplay, it's known for that, and it gets a bit of an identity. And I think that's something that's really important for every boss to kind of have its really fundamental identity. Generally, that's quite an easy part of boss development. The hardest part is making it so it's not overwhelming, so it's a constant 100% brain focus all the time, because that's just exhausting in such a grind-based game like we have right now. So such as Phosani's Nightmare, trying to do that for dozens of hours, or Cryptic Gauntlet, that can be quite intensive. So you want kind of down periods where it's a bit brain dead, and then there's a bit of high focus and
brain
a bit of variety. So that's really hard, again, get that balance correct. Then actually impacting the economy correctly in terms of drop tables and making sure different kind of weapons and styles are being used, because you don't want every boss to just be killed by the rapier, right? That would just be really bad for the game.
True.
So that's another factor. And then I think the really hard part is making sure content has depth, past the first 10, 20, 30, 40 hours. Our game is meant to be played for almost hundreds of hours to complete these bosses, right? And you don't really want it to be really fun for the first 5 hours and then just get really boring really quickly. And that's really the hardest part in such a simplistic game we have, making sure there are little bits you can improve on, speed up, and avoid that little bit of extra damage. Trying to put those in has probably been the biggest challenge for me personally.
Awesome. Any other questions you want to follow up with?
I think in the most part, I think the best thing to do, based off what I've seen on the chat questions, is just wait until the blog comes out now and just have a look at it. As I say, we'll be releasing that at the end of the stream, and you'll get all of the details coming out. So, I don't know, do you want to wrap up and get ready for the next
video?
Yeah,
absolutely. So thanks, Ed. Thanks, Arcane, both for joining us. We cannot wait to get stuck into these 2 amazing quests. I'm super pumped. I've been so excited to reveal this for so long. And I really think it's going to be, no pressure, one of the most epic quests we've ever released. And I know Ed is, even as a narrative designer with the quest you've been writing so far, you've learned a lot, and I'm pumped to see what you do with Desert Treasure. So, hell yeah. So what a night it's been so far, but it's not over yet.
Not over yet?
We've got one last thing to reveal.
Last one, let's go.
It's time.
New skill. Go.
Hey, I'm Madalena.
And I'm
Husky and Elena
you
together.
You might better know us as the developers who recently brought you updates such as Group Iron Man,
and Guardians of the Rift.
New skill, new skill,
We're
new skill,
here
new
to
skill.
talk about something exciting, something we've tried before, but not quite got right in the past.
New skill,
and
new
that's
skill.
how we'd like to work with you all
Let's go.
to introduce Old School RuneScape's first new skill.
Yeah, new skill!
Skills are an
New skill!
integral part of our game that touch every single piece of content and are one of the biggest player motivations while playing the game.
Let's
Whether
go.
that's to reach a specific skill threshold to unlock content, to make money, to obtain unique items, or even just to enjoy that simple nostalgic feeling.
I'm voting
of
no.
seeing the level up message, hearing the jingle, and seeing fireworks.
New skill, new skill, new skill.
Since the game's release, we've expanded on skills in a number of ways. We've introduced new milestones within a skill, new methods of training them, and new mini-games that you can play. But the one thing we haven't done is add an entirely new skill.
Please, please, new skill, yes.
We're not here today to tell you what the new skill is.
Oh.
We don't even know ourselves.
Oh.
Right now, we want to understand how you feel about the concept of a new skill, what you want from one,
Add it.
and how we can do it right.
Invention.
We want to work more closely with the community.
Voting
than
no
we
for
did in the
sure.
past, to include you all in every step of that journey. We have 4 design pillars that we believe are important, no matter what the new skill is. Number 1. The new skill must be a healthy addition that is deeply rooted in the game. Number 2. It must provide meaningful progression. Number 3.
Don't pull it.
It must
Don't pull
appeal
it.
to a variety of player types.
Mhm.
Number 4. It must be engaging and enjoyable to train. In short, it means we have to be mindful of what we add to the game. It must still feel like old school.
Oh, so
and
many people
everyone
are
should
saying
get
no.
something to look forward to.
So, while we don't know what the new skill is yet, we are excited to work alongside the community to find out together.
Nice.
But before we even get to that point, we need to know whether you want a new skill in
Yes.
the game, regardless of what
Yes,
that
please.
skill is.
Yes, please.
To answer that question, there's a blog with more information about new skills and a poll live right now where you can vote and decide if this is something that we should pursue in 2023.
We're super
I'm voting yes.
excited about the prospect of adding a new skill, and we hope you are too. We can't wait to work together with the community to build something brand new that still keeps the essence of everything that is old school.
Where's the new skill? New skill.
Oh my god, that was
That's a big one, that's a big one.
That has been the hardest thing to keep secret for so long. Can you believe that we are here and we have got the absolute pleasure to announce that we are finally looking into adding a new skill since Warding from way back when?
I've been wanting to do a new skill for a long time. We've touched on it in the Q&A maybe long ago as well, but I think it's the one real chance we have with this kind of update to add some really big, deep new mechanic.
You really can't. Now, obviously, you heard it in the video, there is a blog that is live right now, and very shortly, I'm just waiting on confirmation from the team behind the scenes. There we go, I've just got it. The poll is also live. So the poll question is simply asking whether or not you want us to add a skill to Old School RuneScape. It also states in the poll question that we'll be working with the community very closely to decide not only what the skill is, but also the details of the skill. So make sure that you go and check out the blog, read all of the details.
If you vote no
There's
on
a
this
whole
one,
load of
you're permanently
information
banned
in
from
there
the stream.
that talks about our approach.
Vote no,
in
you're
so
permanently
much
banned.
detail, you'll understand from the very start to the very end how that process is going to work, and then obviously head into game and go and cast your vote. It's your chance to say, finally, whether or not we should be adding a skill. Now, in that blog, there's also a video. I recorded it in my bedroom, so please go and watch it. It talks about it. If you don't even want to read the blog, you can watch the video and find out exactly how it is that we're going to be looking at adding that skill into the game. As I said, there's a whole bunch of steps. If you vote yes to this question now, or if you vote, well, I mean, if you vote no to this question now, well, then the rest of it doesn't matter because we'll have to try again. But let's just say you vote yes to this question now. What does that mean? Does it mean that a skill is just going to get forced into the game? No, it doesn't mean that at all. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be using that information to basically say, great, this means the community actually want us to add a skill to the game, and they want us to spend time developing a skill, or designing a skill, sorry. Once we've got that green light, we're going to then enter community consultation stage, which is where we're going to work with the community really closely to figure out what exactly the skill should be. What makes it a skill?
Already
What
voted
type
no
of
in
skill
6
should
accounts.
it be?
No.
What are the top level features that need to make this something that the community actually wants? Once we've got enough information, we're then going to take it into the pitching stage. The pitching stage is essentially where we've got 3 different concepts that we're going to put forward to you. We feel like it's really important that we give you not just 1 design, not 2, but at least 3 that you then get to decide on. And those designs are going to be based off the information that you gave us during the community consultation period. And that then goes into an in-game poll. You then get to decide which one of those 3 skills we take to the next stage. That next stage is what we're calling refinement. And refinement is essentially where we're just going to get into the nitty-gritty details. You know, what kind of rewards do we want to be looking at? Should the various aspects of the skill do X, Y, Z? It's really, imagine the old design blogs that we used to put together, the really fleshed out ones. That's the kind of level of detail we're talking about. Why are we polling that? Well, because it takes quite a lot of time to work on those designs. So we really just want to make sure that if we're going to do that, it's a design that it's what the community wants. Now, if that was to then pass,
oh, Taco Internet, please, 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 let's go. Come on, go, go, go. Thank you.
Does that mean that that one refined skill is the one that's being added to the game? No. Even at this point, there's still an opportunity for us to go back, which I'll explain very shortly. But let's just say that we've then finished the skill refinement and we've got together a really good detailed design. We put that out to you and we say, is this the skill that you want? That's your chance to then say, yes, this is the skill that we want to be added to the game. If that question was to pass, it's locked in. That's the skill that we're going to start development on. And then from there, we'll do multiple open betas, testing various different features of the skill, committing to a larger playable piece of content of the actual, full skill in its entirety to some degree at least anyway, before it gets put into the game, so you can at least give us your feedback and we can make changes, so on and so forth. Now, sorry, Kieran, I realise I've talked a lot here.
Kieran, let's
but
go.
I've just got one last little bit and then we'll quickly talk about how you feel about it. Now, if we get to refinement and you just decide that that skill isn't the skill that you want, it's just
come on, please,
not there. The design isn't good enough, and the poll fails.
Please
where
pass.
we had those 3 designs that we put.
If it doesn't pass,
before,
I'm genuinely
maybe
going to be
there's another one
kind of
that you prefer
upset.
now that you'd like us to refine. Now that you know how exactly we're going to approach it,
Archaeology.
and then we can work through refining that instead. Obviously, you would be able to vote on that at this time, and we'll refine that, and then we'll poll that refined design and see if that's the one that you want. If that doesn't work, we can go all the way back to the start of the drawing board, and that is during the community consultation period. We'll work with you to get more feedback so that we can come forward with 3 new designs and then continue that process on. Now, obviously, there may become a point where we've done this so many times that so much work has been gone into it that it's just simply not getting to the point that we need to, and we may need to take a small break, for example. But what I'm trying to get across here is that we really want to work closely with you to make sure that if we are adding a skill to the game, it's a skill that you're happy with, that you actually want to be added, and it's time spent because you want it being put in.
Please vote yes. Please vote yes.
Lots to think about, lots to consider. As I said, there is a blog live, so make sure you go check that out, and also go and have your say, go and vote, and let us know whether or not we should be adding a skill into the game or not. That's about all I can say in regards to that now, so it's finally time for me to give myself a little bit of a rest. Kieran, tell me how you feel. What do you think? You've been reading chat. What are they saying?
It's crazy to see that the vote is live right now. Like, you can go and have your say on it. I mean, to echo a lot of what you said, I think the biggest thing I've taken out of what our past attempts at polling a skill like warding, 4 years ago nearly now, is that we need to work with the community from the start.
Sure.
That collaboration needs to be baked into our design process from day one, pretty much. And ultimately bring the players on the journey with us, rather than us squibbling away behind the scenes and then pitching a full design. That's what I want. I want to add a skill that the community wants, and it really does have potential to make a drastic impact on old school, hopefully for the better.
Sure.
So yeah, super pumped. Have your say. We want to hear you. We want to hear your feedback as well. So yeah, get that across. But yeah, super pumped because it's one of the things I really wanted to do.
That's a poll.
I think it's the only kind of update we've really never delivered. Obviously, we've done skilling updates, we've done quests, we've done bosses, we're adding Bounty Hunter back. Like, we've done all these different things for different communities. But a new skill, that feeling of leveling up, racing for 99, that's a unique experience that can only come with a new skill. And
for sure,
yeah, really hope we do get the chance to do it and please the community with it.
It really would be great, and I think that's what's so fantastic about our new approach, is just that it is so entirely community focused this time round. It's not us telling you what skill we're going to be adding.
So far,
asking what skill do you want us to add, and working with them to figure out exactly what that means. And that is obviously a new experience to us as well. So I'm really excited to see exactly how that works out. We'll have a few chances before then with pieces of content that have came out to trial out that approach, and honestly, I think it's like it's like the best thing to be possible, like best situation possible. Working in community management, I get to work with everyone to help design like what this is.
Voted 6
like.
yes. Audacity, brother, legend.
It's going to bring the developers and the players closer than ever before. And I honestly just think that's absolutely incredible. We've got a few questions from chat, but before we get into them, I feel like everyone is kind of like spamming yays or nays, which is awesome to see. I want to remind everyone, even though you're already all
didn't tease Inferno too?
Just in case you haven't said it enough, the keyword for the giveaway, the final giveaway of the evening, is freeze.
Voting no means you're immature.
So make sure you've typed it in. You've got one more chance, okay? And then we'll be rolling that very soon. Kieran, what do we want to say about this question from chat? It's literally just one so far. Where are the other questions? At Old School RS in the chat, you've got to be hyped for the fact there's a new skill. Come on, surely. Please. There's got to be more questions than that.
Everyone's busy voting.
Or they're busy voting and reading the blog. Maybe they're watching the video right now. Oh, I see. I get it. Okay. Well, I may as well ask it because why not? Will there ever be an old school?
You can never say never.
Old school.
Because I feel like that's a promise I couldn't necessarily make. And 50 years from now, somebody adds old school. But there's no intentions today.
Sure.
At the very least.
Okay. What about max total worlds for the new skill? Obviously, a new skill will introduce a new total level. Will we have new total level worlds?
Gosh, I don't know. I do kind of love the idea of having a world that nobody's on. But once that person reaches
2376
has exclusive access.
They have their own world.
You know what? That would generate some pretty good hype for being like the first.
No reason to vote no, true.
Right?
Rayleigh,
nice to see you again.
Question,
voting no lazy,
we're
true.
super early doors, right? Like we thought about these kind of core principles that Elena and Husky covered in the video.
Yeah.
That I think we believe any skill needs to meet, but we're so early. So these kind of questions around. Maxscapes, total level worlds, and so on. We still need to think about, and that's what this whole community consultation phase will be entirely about.
I mean, we've already been kind of thinking about that internally. Obviously, you know, we were prepping for this moment for quite some time now, and you'll see a lot of the fruits of our labour when it comes to the community consultation period. But there are so many questions that we want to ask because we don't want to be the ones that are just forcing through all of the decisions in this because.
No, Taco Internet, please, no.
At the end of the day, it is such a big deal. We need to make sure that you're all on board with it too. So yeah, as I've said already, make sure that you go and vote. Let us know if it's something that you want us to look into. Talking about voting, there's a question here. Can you explain how to vote? I'll be more than happy to explain how to vote. So if you haven't already, you can head into game. You can go to a poll booth, which are available at pretty much all of the banks across Gillinor. And it's a little box,
not all of them.
Flag on it. You go vote there. If you don't want to go to a poll booth because you're in the middle of a Slayer task or you like trundling around off on your adventures, maybe doing a clue scroll. If you open up the account settings tab, the account management tab, there
new
is a
skill not
section
confirmed.
There that actually
new
allows
skill
you
proposal.
To vote as well. It's in the
first they're asking you.
Tab. It's where the link to the wiki and such.
First, the only question in the poll right now. Please vote yes. The only question: should Osrs work on a new skill? Yes or no? That's it.
There's an open notification. It'll bring up the poll system for you. So there's 3 ways that you can go and vote. Hopefully that helps out. Ooh, it's a good question. I want you to answer this one, Kieran. Has a new skill been talked about for a long time in the team?
It's like always a topic, I feel like, really.
Well, I mean, how long ago was sailing offered?
Yeah,
so,
I mean, we offered sailing in 2015.
Yeah.
Artisan was 2014, I think. So, yeah, a new skill's been a topic for a long time because I think it is one of the biggest updates you can
Fastest vote yes in my life. Garrett, you're a legend.
To old school. So, hence, it's always a topic. But as designers, obviously, it's something we're always interested in. Like, what could we do for a new skill? We see suggestions all the time from the players, like exploration, the bard skill suggestions. There's all kinds that come through all the time. And we always take the time to look through them and get a feeling for what people think. But ultimately, we've waited for what we believe is the right time to start this conversation and really actually explore this topic. We've got a really strong pair of developers who are looking to start this design process with the community. So yeah, super excited is the honest truth, and mildly terrified as well about how the vote's going to go. But we're fascinated to find out. I mean, it's the first thing I'm going to be doing as soon as we wrap up here is checking how the vote's going so far.
Try and see
if
we've hit the mark or not.
Put like 10,000 yes votes in there.
Feedback from the approach because it's something that we worked on for a very long time, and it's one of those that I just think is did we get it right? Did the community accept the way that we thought was best in their eyes, at least, to approach adding a skill? I think we can maybe answer a couple more questions here. There's a few that are quite interesting. There is a question here. When does the vote end? Voting ends on the 16th of December. So it's open from now until, is that like next Friday? I believe it is next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Should be. I mean, do you think we have a tentative timeline for when any skill might be in game?
I mean, honestly, the reality of it is it entirely depends on how soon we can get through the community consultation, refinement, and then locking in. Community consultation, pitching, refinement, then locking in. Because if we have to go through multiple rounds of that, then there is no way that we could give a realistic estimation. But I don't know. I
2024.
I don't want to say too much that's too bad, but I think if we were to go through and hit it on the mark, every step was, you know, a one try, one and done, we could maybe see like a decent beta by the end of the year, probably.
Yeah, I think that's the thing you'll see if we do move forward, right, is beta testing. We want to get feedback on mechanics, these kind of things as we go and make sure it's right.
Taco Internet, man. Really? Please. I mean, listen, it's almost over anyway, so we're coping, we're chilling.
Way that in terms of like saying that is not a commitment. It is not anything more than just a random estimation that I've plucked together. I'm pretty confident, well, I am very confident that for us, what's actually most important is making sure that we get it right. And if getting it right takes time, then it just takes time.
Takes time, yeah, true. No problem, no problem.
And really, you guys at home are going to be ones that dictate that, because we'll be working with you to figure out all the details. So
yeah, there's a question about considering community suggested skills, and I want more. give me your suggestions. I'm sure we'd love to take them on board and read them, because absolutely right. The whole point of this process is to consult with the community, get their input. If the community also has a fully fledged pitch for a skill, why would be silly not to listen? So of course that is a potential.
Absolutely. I think, you know, the whole community suggested skills is, if they have a full design, then great. But even if not, the whole skill itself is going to be community suggested, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to come from them eventually. So, yeah, I think that has probably been about all that we can answer right now in terms of the new skill. If you do have any more questions, then make sure you check out the blog. There's all the details in there. If you haven't already, make sure that you go and vote. Because that's a thing now. It's live. It is insane to even be able to
vote yes. Everyone, please vote yes.
I'm extremely nervous.
23K votes. Holy shit!
Down. If you haven't seen it already, then there is a command ! New skill.
Listen, I believe most of the votes right now are gonna be no. Most of the people watching this live are sweaty neckbeard, degenerate animal fucks who are gonna go like, no, new skill. No! Like, shut the fuck up. If it's failing right now, chill. There's a few days for normal people to actually vote on the poll. Right now, most of the degenerates on Twitch, people on Twitch, regardless, are animals, right? Fucking hyena cunts. Most of the votes right now could be no. Don't worry about it. Because people watching and voting right now are the ones that are camping the GE saying vote no. When normal people finish off their day, come back to play RuneScape, chill. The normal, the chill-minded people are gonna come into the game and vote yes. By the way, Xehanort, out yourself.
Cannot 565. Yay!
Woo! Pog.
Congratulations. For all the winners.
Getting super tilted through, yeah. No man, please end this skill.
Amazing.
Please.
All right, now before we head over to wrapping up our announcements and our plugs, there is one really important thing that we'd like to put
Final
out
one, and then I have to leave, by the way.
Of information here, and that is that we have a survey for the Winter Summit itself. We want to know what you thought about the stream and the announcements today. So if you haven't already, head over to osrs.game.
No one's gonna type that out. Sorry, Aiza. No one's gonna type that out in their
chat
thing.
For you very shortly. That's just gone live now. And whilst we get that command built up, let's talk about Premier Membership. Kieran, can you tell me what Premier Membership is?
All right, boys and girls. That's mostly it. I have to leave right now. Sorry for making it like, you know, a pretty quick end. I have a family, you know, event. My mom got a puppy, and we're gonna go to my parents' house to, you know, have dinner, to have lunch, and also meet the puppy. And also, I need to wrap this up. Today, I'm gonna work on Monday's video, because this is the only video that I have to make. You know, right now during the weekend. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about this a little bit more into detail. And of course, we are going to, you know, chill and have fun. And tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll do a stream. All right. Pics in Discord or Riot. I'll send pictures. Don't worry. Boys and girls in the chat, thank you so much for coming. Go to Twitch. Twitch is a degenerate website, but you can watch it there. I have to leave right now. Today, my thoughts so far, from best to worst. Honestly, I'm more excited about Desert Treasure 2 than the new skill, because the new skill might potentially not come out because the sweaty neckbeard animal hyena fucks might vote no, and the 70 threshold might not make it, right? I'm gonna cope. That forestry and the rest was like, nah, whatever. So there we go. Thank you very much. Sign into 15 Dead Hardcore Ironman to say yes, hell yeah. All right, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coping with me. And I will see you tomorrow for another stream. And also to talk about all of these. Go to Twitch and watch the ending of this. Oh, Golden Gnomes.
For 2022, will be coming soon. I believe it'll be the other side of Christmas.
All right, so make sure to... I'm going to also shield the fuck out of Golden Gnomes, all right? Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you for coming. And I will see you tomorrow for another brand new stream.